Hello. Are you going to say hello? Hello. Are you going to say hello or you just going to look at me? What you going to do? Hey, Tara. How you doing? Did you get a notification? Because I was thinking that maybe there are no notifications going out because I put up all those videos yesterday. Hello. Come in and say hello. Don't just look at me or listen to me. Come say hello. Okay, that's what I figured. So there, it might be low today. Well, it's not going to be because I know all of y'all that watch me on the regular, y'all will come in here and check. I know you'll come and check and see if I'm live. So I put up those videos, so you only get 3 notifications in a 24-hour period. So I think that maybe it used them all up. But it's all right. We still gonna read. It don't matter. It'll be here. They just might be a little late. That's all. Okay. I don't know what is going on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. We just gonna start because like I said, that everybody they know when I'll be on here. They know when I be on here, so they just might be a little late because I usually come on about 30 minutes later than I am today. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Okay. All right. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today what we're gonna take a look at is what is blocking love between you and your person on both sides of the connection. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like the video, hype the video. If you want me to read you at the end of this live, it is $50. I take Cash App and PayPal. All of that information is in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started because you know I don't care who in here. We're going to read, all right? Okay, so we are starting off with Gemini. So, as usual, happy birthday, Gemini, whether it is belated birthday, whether today is your birthday, happy birthday. If not, and it's coming up, happy early birthday. All right, here we go. This is for Gemini spirit. What is blocking love for Gemini on both sides? What is blocking love for Gemini on both sides? Let me say this. When I was cracking this deck, Gemini, I see a tower. The tower was trying to come out. So that's Scorpio energy. So there could be a tower moment that needs to occur in your love life, or just in your life in general, before you and your person can come together. Okay? All right, hold on one second. Ooh, getting a little chilly in here. Hold on one second. Good morning, Angel Eyes. How you doing? I was hoping y'all was gonna come and check, because the notifications, the Tara told me that there are no. What's going on? I keep telling y'all, we in the shadow. We are in the shadow, I think, still of Mercury retrograde. We're either in the shadow or it's going on now. Hold on. So if anything happens, know that I will make sure that I come back. Just wait. Hold on one second. Oh, dang. Hold on one moment. Okay, yeah, we still in the shadow. That's what Spirit is saying. Yeah. Hey, Gabriella, how you doing? I'm glad y'all y'all would check in to see if I was on, because I was, when I put up those 3 videos yesterday, I was just like, the notifications, y'all ain't gonna know the thing, but I know y'all check. That's good. That's good. So okay, hold on one second. It was something I wanted to do before I started. Oh, I know what it is. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, this is for Gemini Spirit. Like I said, you got a tower moment that is either coming or needs to happen before you and your person can come together some type of, in some type of way. We're going to see what Spirit pulls out when I pull the cards, okay? All right, so blocking. Okay. All right, so you got the 8 of Pentacles showing up here, right? So this is talking about, you doing the work, that there's work that needs to be done, I feel like, on both sides of this connection, okay? Underneath this, we have the 5 of Wands. This can talk about inner and outer conflict. It can also speak of like competition, like people competing for you. It's going to be different for all of you, right? And then with the 8 of Swords, for some of you, you may still feel stuck in whatever it is that you're going through, right? Whatever healing phase you're going through, or whatever's going on between you and certain people in your life, because this doesn't just have to be romantic, okay? And then with the 5 of Pentacles, somebody feeling left out in the damn cold, and you know who that is. That's probably the Dusty and Crusty, okay? Because like I said, but all of this, the way that it's playing out, Gemini and collective, this is what you got to understand. It's supposed to be playing out the way that it is. You are exactly where you're supposed to be at any given time in this situation. but you want to be moving forward and pushing forward is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Don't just sit there and just be staring off into space. Do what you need to do to make sure that you're doing your part to move this along, okay? All right. Let me clarify. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so hold on. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so to clarify the Eight of Pentacles, right? We have the Nine of Cups showing up here. So this is talking about, you know, this connection making you and your person both most emotionally fulfilled. It is also talking about, you know, like you live, I hear the good life, good life, good life. It's the good life. So when you come together with this person, y'all are going to be living a good life together. Because look at the picture, right? Of everybody together, right? Emotionally fulfilled, happy, all of those things because you put in the work. Because I told you, in order for this to go down the way you want to go down, it is going to require work on both sides of the connection. It's not one-sided. It's not just you. It's not just them. It's both, you know, both of y'all, right? Because you and this person are going to have a mind connection. We talked about this before, Gemini, right? Because I keep telling y'all, because y'all are cerebral. You're a logical sign. And you got to have the mental connection as well. It can't just be the physical and all the other shit. It's got to be mental too. So you and this person, that is what is going to primarily, I feel like, drive this connection, is the fact that you can talk to this person. It says you could talk for hours and still not run out of things to explore. This connection keeps you intellectually stimulated and mentally nourished, because that's what you need. I feel like you need that, and that's what this connection is going to bring you. Okay? All right. And then, like I said, you know, this is what you're working through, your love lessons, right? Learning what it is you need to learn from what you need to. And I hear bag lady from Erykah Badu, because you got to put down these, the bags, okay? Because we're not meant to hold on to all the other shit, all the other extraneous shit. You're not supposed to hold on to that. What happened between you and this person. You got to let it go for your sake so that you can be happy and take the lesson and just move forward, okay? Because I keep telling you, once you have these lessons, nobody can take this stuff from you, all right? So when it comes to the long-term potential of you and this person being together, you and your soulmate, we got the Magician here. So Spirit is telling you it's up to you and your person. You both have all the skills, tools, and abilities you need to create the life and love you desire, right? Yeah, see? And then we got the Hangman falling, but it fell like this. And when it falls like this is Spirit telling me that both sides of this card can apply to your connection, or to this card, the Magician, right? So what Spirit is telling you is that some of you are resisting the surrender that needs to occur, right? You don't want to let go of control, right? You're trying to manifest, but what you got to understand about manifestation is that part of it, a great part of it, is surrender, right? You telling Spirit, you telling your soul, you telling everybody what you want, right? And then you're releasing the when, the how, the, you know, all that shit. You're releasing it and letting Spirit bring it to you. So it's like I said, it's co-creation. That's why we always talk about that. You hear people use that word. It's not just you doing everything, or, you know, just Spirit doing everything, but you have to do what you need to do. You need to show up the way you need to show up, and then do your part, and then back off and let it happen, okay? Then we also have the other side, which talks about a new perspective. Like I told you, some of y'all, this is Pisces energy. You still got to let go of certain people. You still got to walk away from certain situations. Because let me give you an example. It doesn't just have to be people that are toxic in your life. You could be working a fucking dead-end job, okay, that where it's filled with toxicity. It's filled with a bunch of toxic people that bring you down every day, right? Because think about that. We spend most of our time at work. And so if you're surrounded by people who are toxic, or situations that are toxic, hey, Infinite Karma, how you doing? If you're surrounded by those things, it's still just like you being in toxic dynamics. You know, it's still toxic dynamics with people. It's just where you make your money rather than a family situation or friends hanging out or whatever, okay? So, and some of y'all go back and forth. Some of y'all don't want to surrender, and some of y'all don't want to walk away. You don't want to surrender. You don't want to walk away. So at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, what are you really doing? Okay? Okay. Okay, this is Spirit telling you, I'm good, Infinite Charisma. Thank you for asking. To clarify the magician, we also have clean slate. This is why Spirit wants you. I know you got in here early, and I'm early too. We doing good. High five. So we got clean slate, and we also have the hangman, right? Sideways. So what Spirit is telling you is that this is about you realizing what you need to do and doing those things so you can give yourself the clean slate you need to manifest what it is you want. Okay? All right. So when it comes to what's blocking the connection, we got the moon showing up here. This is Cancer and Pisces energy again. So you and your person got, could have those placements in your chart, one of the both of you. Okay? All right. Okay, for you and your person, you both have dusties and crusties, of course, in your energy, right? These false connections where these people felt misunderstood, and this can also talk about both you and your soulmate feeling misunderstood because you just weren't with the right people, right? Because I told you, everybody that comes into your life is not going to understand you. They're not going to act right. They're not going to, like I said, it is human nature for people to see how far they can go. But the ones who truly understand you and who truly want to be there for you, those are the ones that are supposed to be in your life. Not these people. Like I told you, they're just life and love lessons. Okay? All right. So these old people, what Spirit is saying, they brought a power dynamic into your lives, okay, that you picked up on that was unhealthy. And this power dynamic is something that both of you have to move through, okay? And it could be blocking you because it says one person holds the control and the other one is tiptoeing. So some of y'all got to get over that because you have been programmed to tiptoe through relationships with people. And it's not just like I just told you about the other thing, right? It's not just love relationships. It's all your relationships, right? You were taught somewhere or picked up on some stuff in the past that was how relationships were supposed to go. Like the other person was supposed to be in control and you supposed to be, tiptoeing, walking on eggshells and not allowing yourself to relax and be who you're supposed to be. And that's bullshit. That's why I tell y'all that all the time. Spirit is telling you what you have to do to be able to move through this type of dynamic to get rid of it is to learn how to stand in your power and know your worth, right? So Spirit is telling you this is going to be what's going to reward you with the type of life and the type of love and relationships that you want is you standing up and being like, okay, God damn it, this is me. I'm not tiptoeing. Okay, if you fucking step out of line, you get out of pocket, I'm gonna fucking show you, what it is, and so on and so forth. And it's not a thing where you spoiling and you looking for a fight, but you can't be afraid to be a fucking bitch. You can't be afraid to be a motherfucker if that's what you gotta be, okay? Because there's plenty of people out here, Gemini and Collective, that are doing the same things to you, and you're letting it happen, and you standing there and taking it. So you got to stop doing that. You got to stop. I keep telling you the number one thing is everybody, the majority of people that walk through this world are worrying about what someone else thinks. And when you allowing that to hinder how you show up in every area of your life, it's you screwing yourself because you're not being your authentic self is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay? Okay. Angel Eyes, thank you. Good morning, LaShawn. Okay, so when it comes to the likely direction of the relationship, it's the same thing. The Nine of Coins is showing up here twice. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Coins, right? So it's what's going to happen, Spirit is saying, is by you being in this connection with this person, both of you are going to grow and you're going to learn how to truly stand in this dynamic we just talked about and be your true self, right? And not be afraid. You're going to come together with this Page of Pentacles here, right? And lay the foundation to stand in your power and know your worth. All right? Okay, let's see. Let's get the message from your person. Okay, we got culture showing up here. It says there are cultural norms and expectations that I need to overcome before we can be really happy together. So like I'm saying, I'm telling y'all, when you kind of get with this person, at first, it is not going to be, there's going to have to be an integration period. Even when you start a new job, there's an integration period. No one's going to expect you at a job to just step up into the job. Hold on one second. No one's going to expect you to just step up into a job and know exactly what it is that you need to do, right? Hold on. So it's the same thing with this, okay? You can't step into this connection with this person and expect you're going to know exactly the way you need to move. Your person's going to know exactly the way they need to move. It's not going to be like that. That's why I told you a lot of y'all are going to start off at a distance. It's a lot of moving parts to this is what I want you to know. Okay. So it's not always going to be a thing where, you know, you're going to step into something and just get step into it. Cause I keep telling you, this is going to be a healthy relationship, and you and your person have to form your dynamic with each other. And it's not going to be whatever the textbooks are telling you and all this stuff. It's what you and your person agree on, but you got to make sure you getting your needs met, and they got to make sure they're getting theirs met. Cause you both come from situations where you've had this type of dynamic happen, right? This type of dynamic where the other person was in control and y'all was fucking tiptoeing around these people. But you can't do that no more. You can't be afraid to take up space. You got to do what you need to do, all right? So your person is also telling you, thank you for being there for me when I need it the most. So like I told you, you're going to be ride or die for each other, and you're going to have each other's back in a beautiful way, okay? All right. So we got, could it be I'm falling in love? That's what the song, okay? And it says sudden feelings that this is the one, all right? But like I said, it's going to require work. This connection is probably going to require more work than any other relationship you've ever been in. So you might as well get ready. That's why I told you, you got to start on yourself, Gemini, okay? All right, Gemini, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, good weekend. And, you know, if you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for you know, blessing us with your presence. And if you want me to read you at the end of this, the information is in the description box below, okay? Love y'all, Jimmies. Bye. Okay. Hold on one second, Cancer, and I will be there. Your reading, your weekly reading is gonna go up at the end of this. So because of the notification thing. So if you looking for it, it'll be there. I'll probably put both Cancer and Leo's readings up at the end of this. Or Cancer, is it Cancer and Gemini? No, it's Cancer and Leo. Yeah, y'all readings will be up at the end of this. Okay. All right, here we go, Cancer. I hope y'all crab legs are doing good. Let's see what's going on with Cancer. Like I tell you, there are memberships, okay? If you want to join the memberships, the information is where the subscribe button is. You click on it and it will tell you the 2 levels and the pricing and everything and what is in there, all right? Okay, this is for Cancer spirit. What's blocking the love between Cancer and their person, please? It's supposed to be like this. Okay, Cancer. Whew. Okay, Cancer. Okay. Your overall energy is the moon. Okay, this is your energy. Okay, is Pisces too, but I say is Cancer too because you're ruled by the moon, right? So this can talk about secrets. It can talk about things that you don't see. All right. It can talk about, a lot of different things. Okay. But I feel like this is just talking about a lot of things about this connection are being hidden from you. And I feel like it's for a good reason. Okay. Underneath this, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit is just telling you that this connection is destined, right? You and this person are going to be nothing but good luck in each other's lives. All right. I'm not telling you ain't going to have down periods, but I'm telling you it's going to be more good than there's going to be anything else. Okay. Then we got the Fool. You and this person need to be ready to take this leap of faith when the time is right, and you are both manifesting this connection, okay? All right. Like I said, you're going to have a lot of options. Your person has a lot of options with the Seven of Cups. And Judgment, Scorpio energy. This is going to be, a connection where you both are getting a second chance at love, all right? Let's clarify. Cancer. Ooh, Cancer, you got a lot of cards. Okay, let me start off with this because I was going to pull three different decks, but 3 cards just fell out of this. Okay, some of y'all have to work on your money. All right, it says money problems. You're not on the same page financially, and it's bleeding into your emotional connection. Like I told you, this is part of you being able to stand in your power and know your worth, is being able to take care of yourself. Because some of y'all have been having financial issues in some shape, form, or fashion all of your life. And a lot of times, I don't care what nobody say, this type of shit has the power to dictate how you move. Okay, there are certain times, let me give you an example. You ever hear, because everybody has heard a story similar to this, where a woman is married to a man, okay, woman and man married, they have this family, and then things, something's happening in the connection where, one or both parties don't feel fulfilled. Let's say the woman doesn't, right? Nothing against men, because like I said, it can be either way. But I'm using this to give you an example. So let's say the woman is feeling unfulfilled, or she's being abused in some type of way, right? She wants to get away from her husband. She wants to divorce. She wants to move on. She wants to take her kids out of the unsafe situation, right? But because she's given up her identity in the connection, right? She may have stopped working. She may have been somebody that had career, had all these things. She stopped working, or she's relying totally on her person, her husband, to take care of all of them. This can stop you from moving on or doing whatever it is you need to do. Like I told you, you show up differently when you got money in your fucking pockets and it's continuously coming in, rather than when you having money problems. Okay, the bass is in your voice when you don't have money problems. Okay, you're not afraid to tell people where the fuck they can get off and where they can go if they don't like whatever is happening when you have money. So those of you that are not focusing on this, Spirit is telling you need to start doing that. It needs to become a priority in your life. Some of y'all, this is the number one thing that's holding you back, because if you cannot take care of yourself, how are you supposed to be in a connection where your person is going to be wanting you to contribute in certain types of ways that are going to uplift them and support them? And if you're not even being able to do it yourself, and I'm not saying you're going to get into a connection and this person is going to expect you to take care of them financially. That's not what I'm saying. This is part of you. This is part of self-care, is what I'm trying to get you to understand. It's not just you loving on yourself. This is part of you loving on yourself, knowing I can fucking take care of me. And it dictates how you move. It dictates the people you allow into your life. It dictates the type of things, the type of bullshit you're willing to put up with, right? Because if you know that if you step into a connection with somebody, male or female, and it ain't working out the way you want it to work out, this gives you fucking options, all right? Not having money problems. Let me put it like this. This gives you options, right? Because you know you got money in reserve. Anytime you need to walk out and get your own shit, you can do it like that. That's what this is about, okay? And then you able to move differently when your shit is together monetarily. That's why spirit is making sure, because some of y'all in the past have gotten in the shit and you wasn't all the way together, okay? And I get it, because life be life and things happen. You're not always going to be on the upswing in everything in your life. But this is very important, because stability, there are different types of stability, right? Just like there's emotional stability that you provide for yourself when you love on yourself and stuff, there is monetary, financial stability as well, okay? And that's what part of the self-love is too. Emotional stability, spiritual stability, mental stability, emotional stability, all of these things, financial stability, economic stability, all right? About you being able to do this for yourself. So when you go into this connection, I keep telling you, it's about both of y'all being equally yoked, both of y'all being on the same page or being on the same level. And I don't mean you got every dime in your bank account to the penny is the same fucking amount as this person's. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Cancer can take care of fucking Cancer. And when Cancer got to get up and move the fuck on, Cancer can do that. And they don't have to wait or be like, oh, I gotta go see if I can go stay with this person, or I can't move because of this and because of that. And then it becomes even more important once you procreate. And I'm not saying or trying to speak into existence that anything like that is going to occur in your relationship, but you need to batten down the hatches and make sure you can take care of yourself, because you're going to show up a different way. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand, okay? All right. Then there's the biological clock card showing again. It says you're allowed to want what you want, and the pressure is real, but don't settle for the wrong person just because the timing feels urgent. This is not some shit you want to fuck with, okay? When you have a child with somebody, it is forever. And so if it is the wrong person, okay, male or female, this person, because you have a child with them, is going to be in your life in some shape, form, or fashion for the rest of your life. So you want to be careful about who the hell you are having kids with, because we all hear them fucking horror stories about people who had kids with motherfuckers who are still raging and acting crazy and finding ways to keep a toehold in their ex's lives because they want to be crazy, and the other person took the kids and left, and they still trying to mess with them, right? So you need to be thinking long and hard, okay? Spirit is pulling out all the shit y'all need to be looking at, okay? You about to step into a connection with this person. Hey, introvert, how you doing? I'm good. So with sexual chemistry, it says the spark is undeniable. Your bodies speak a language your minds haven't even fully translated yet, right? So you about to step into this connection with this person. It's gonna be a lot of spark, a lot of sexual chemistry, a lot of sexual healing. I hear the damn song. When I get that feeling, I need sexual healing. And you and this person, that's what I like about this, is that everything y'all do together is gonna have a healing component to it, especially this. Oh God, I swear to God, Spirit be cracking me up. Especially this. That's what they're telling me with this. But you got to get these together, Cancer. It could be your person may have some things that they falling short on as well, that they have to. This ain't all just about you, but you know I'm a rail at y'all, because it's certain things that you need to prepare yourself for when you coming into a connection with somebody. Okay. Hey Roberto, how you doing? Okay, let's okay, so we got the Three of Cups that fell here. So it's, you know what this is about, and it fell like this. So it's both sides, right? So this side, the right side up. Yeah, every day above ground is a blessing. You are right. I am good. Thank you, Roberto. So with the Three of Cups upright, Spirit is talking about you and this person forming a friendship first, right? Because you got to get to know them. They got to get to know you. Like I said, you are laying the groundwork to possibly be in a connection with somebody for the rest of your life. So it's not something that needs to be rushed. When we reverse it, okay, it says under an influence, third party, someone, something else's influence, right? a love triangle, because you're going to have to choose between the new and the old, right? Like we talk about the dusty and, the dusty and crusty and the new love, okay? All right. Because they still backstabbing. They still, trying to, play fucked up games. See, look at that card. That's why I like this card, because it's self-explanatory about Five of Swords. See there? This person has flowers in one hand. They got a fucking knife behind their back in the other. This to me is a complete picture of the dusty and crusty. How this person moves, just like this. Okay. All right. Yeah, your say was not a blessing. Well, look, let me say, you gotta look at it like this, Roberto. They were because of the lessons you learned that are enabling you to get into this connection with this other person. But no, we don't want to repeat none of that shit no more though. Okay? All right. So when it comes to the long-term potential between you and your person, we got the Ace of Cups. This brand new love, but a brand new love that is a reconciliation because it's from a past life, right? Thank you, introvert. See? Okay. And some of y'all, in order to have it, you got to walk away from old people, including your person. Because when I talk about this is a blended reading. We talking about you and your person. So both of you have had to walk away from shit. Some of y'all, it may have been a marriage with this ring here. Okay. Because I'm looking at that, right? Thank you, introvert. I love it. Look, let me put that up there. Okay. And then we got honeymoon phase here, right? So it says this is the beginning, beautiful, euphoric, and full of potential. Let it unfold, but don't ignore the details beneath the romance. Like I told y'all, don't get sucked into this connection with this person, because you're going to be riding high, because they're going to treat you really well, and you're going to be like, this is the shit I always wanted. But you can't just take off and just go 1,000 miles an hour without watching everything, because it's easy when you feeling all the feelings to show up the right way and do all the right things. We just want to make sure that this person gonna continue to show up like this, that it's not just the representative that's showing up like that. Okay, Spirit is telling you it's going to be invite only, right? It says the real action isn't happening in public. Behind the scenes, the inner circle's already been chosen, right? So this is you and your person together in this envelope, and you ain't fucking let nobody in, which is good. This is a beautiful thing, right? Because I told you, you need this. I feel like a lot of y'all have had so many people, when you get into a connection, that just invite themselves into your shit and just be fucking up your shit, and you don't even have time to think, to move. You got to learn how to think your way through certain things in connections with people on your own, okay? You got to stop expecting, listening to these other people and things like that, because I keep telling y'all, people come towards you and they give you advice based on their shit, okay? And their directive might not be the same as yours. They may not want, you have the potential to be with this person for the rest of your life, but they may not want you to do that. You see what I'm saying? Or they may not be looking at it that way. Because I'm not saying everybody got fucked up intentions, but you know what the goal is when it comes to your relationship. And you can't expect that everybody on the outside is going to have that same goal. Okay? All right. Okay. Then when it comes to what's blocking the connection, we got the Ten of Cups here. Hold on. Let me see why Spirit got this card for that. Whew, we got a whole bunch of stuff just falling out of here. Okay. So let me see. Anything else you want to tell me? Ooh, okay. Okay, we know that you are stepping into the soulmate bond with this person, right? And that you had a potential 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, all these things, right? So it says, when you just know. This soulmate connection is deep and real. It's that no explanation needed kind of love, okay? But you got the old motherfuckers, right? That's trying to block your shit. Cause see, you see this coming. Spirit is telling you about it. But the dusty and crusty, the old exes see this shit too. Okay? And so They coming in with their fucking dirty laundry, with their toxic ties, and with their bickering, trying to stand in the way of you and this person, you know, continuing to move forward. I told you they trying to stop y'all from coming together at all. Because I keep telling you, when you come together, it's that damn card, the dream team card, right? It's like, I hear flame on in my head. And when you and that person comes together, ain't nobody gonna be able to tear y'all apart. It's gonna be y'all that you know, you have the power. I hear, I got the power. That's what I hear. So you and your person will be the ones that have the power when it comes to this connection. Hold on, I'm trying to find that card. This card. It's like this when y'all come together, okay? And that's why it's a damn shame that there's people out here like this. But like I said, you know what it is? It's like your light shines bright already because you're an empath, because you're a part of this collective. You came here to do certain things. But when you come together, thank you, introvert. I appreciate you so much for the super chat. Thank you. So, but when you come together with this new person, it's like the two of you come together. That's why that fire is there like that. So it's like, it's double. You know how they say double the whatever, double the fun with the double mint gum commercial, the old thing they used to say? It's like that. It's like everything's going to be double. So your light's going to be even brighter. You're going to be even happier. You're going to be even stronger because you have this person's support and they have yours. And I told you, you're going to be each other's good luck charm. And it's just going to amp things up even more than that. And your old people don't like that shit. Let's just be honest, okay? All right, so when it comes to the last card, we've got the likely direction of the relationship. Look, you got the strongest card in the deck, Cancer. Like I said, I don't know who in the hell you've been bribing, Cancer, but you got these fucking reads. All your reads been back to back to back to back. Beautiful. I claim this read and I ain't got one. I don't know if I got one. Maybe I do have a Cancer placement. I think I do. So I claim this read. It don't matter if I got it or not. I claim it. So you need to be claiming it too. So we got the sun showing up here. Again, here comes the sun, da 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 da. So your person could have Leo placements, or you could have. And it's like happiness. This is the direction that this connection is moving in. You and this person being like giddy happy. You know how when you get tipsy, no matter what your way of doing that is, and you just giggling and shit, it's like that. You're gonna be like, oh my God, because look, we got the trauma bond card showing up here, but it's reversed. That's why I keep telling y'all, do your healing. Because you healing, you're going to be in a connection with somebody where that understands what you went through and is not going to try to downplay it or make you feel like you're crazy or gaslight you or anything like that, because they went through the same thing. But the two of you will see eye to eye because you've been through the same thing, but it's healed. It's not you hanging on to each other because you coddling each other's pain, coddling each other because you both hurting. You moving on and you becoming better. It's like you're using those love lessons and the hurt and the pain that you went through and using that to lift you up into what it is you truly want, right? Look, we got wedding day. It says there's a wedding going down from me to we, from uncertain to official. Everything feels so much more defined now, okay? So like I said, it's a beautiful, beautiful reading, Cancer. I love it. Oh, Cancer. Okay. Like I said, it's going to be different for everybody. It's going to be different for everybody. In this collective, we don't give no dates and no times and stuff because you never know when your person is going to show up. It's when the both of you are ready, okay? So we got healing showing up here. This is a message from your person. It says, I'm going through a process of healing and restoration so I can be in optimal health again. So this person is working on their health to be ready to be in this connection, okay? Oh, that's okay. I appreciate whatever y'all give me, tell me. I don't care what it is. I appreciate it. It make me feel good that y'all care enough about me to do that, okay? Hey, JH, how you doing? What's up, Kevin? So we got, since I met you, I have more energy to push towards my goals. So like I said, you got this person getting they health together, they getting their body together, they doing all these things because you're headed towards this beautiful connection together. And that's why I told you, that's why these people trying to fucking stop y'all because of all the beautiful things that are about to happen. Okay? All right. Hold on. See, look at that. You got it again, Cancer. You got wedding day and then look, marriage. It says wedding bells are ringing. Look at that. Look at how they all booed up. All they all kissing and hugging and whatever, all on each other. Yeah, you like, look, I started early. You came at the right time, but I'm early. I'm early today. Yeah. So let me get one more. I love this reading. You gotta go back and watch it, Kevin. It's nice. And then look, you know the Dusty Crusty got to show up. So they gonna come back trying to fuck some shit up because I keep telling y'all about to flame on and these motherfuckers is mad. Good morning. How you doing, Cindy? Oh, California. It's early in California. Whew. Okay, Cancer. That was your message. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, like the video, hype the video. If you want me to read you at the end of this, it's $50. The information is in the description box below. I take Cash App and PayPal. If you want a personal reading, that information is in the description box below as well. Thank you for being here. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. Love y'all. My crab legs, my crabbies. I will see y'all soon. All right. And have a good weekend because I'll see y'all on Sunday. All right. Okay, where my big cats? Like I said, Cancer, your readings will be out. The reading will be out for a week. Your weekly reading will be out at the end of this, live stream. And the same for Leo. Your reading will be out at the end of this live stream as well. Okay? It's already done. I just only got so many notifications. And so I want to make sure I tell y'all. Good morning, Latoya. How you doing? Yeah, you got a song. You got a couple of songs. You got a couple of songs, Kevin. All right, give me 1 second. My big cats, and we gonna do it. Like I said, I don't know, Cancer. I don't know what the hell y'all been. Look, who y'all? What gods y'all been appeasing or whatever? But that reading was really nice. Oh my God, I had to claim it. I think it's Jupiter. I got a Cancer in Jupiter. I think that's what it is. I had to claim that reading. I had to claim it. I don't care if I had Cancer or not. I still claim it. Oh my gosh. Okay. We did Gemini, Cancer, and now we're about to do Leo. So this is the third sign. Okay, this is for Leo spirit. What is blocking the love? What is blocking the two of them from coming together on both sides, please, spirit? This together? Hold on, I'm going to do that together. Okay. Ooh. Okay, y'all getting 2 cards every time I pull the placements. All right. Okay. Okay, Leo, hold on. Wait, I ain't do your banner right. Let me fix it. I've been slacking on the banners. Let me do it right. Okay, there you go, big cats. All right, so we got the 10 of Wands showing up here, okay? You got burdens, Leo, okay? But some of these burdens I'm hearing in my head are self-imposed, okay? You're welcome, JH. Some of these things are self-imposed, Leo. Okay, you putting this on yourself. I keep telling you, that good loving you be giving everybody else that we talked about in the last live, you got to be giving that good love, so that good loving to yourself. Imagine, I keep telling you what it feels like to be on the receiving end of that loving, because my grandmother was a Leo, right? And that's who raised me. So I'm saying all of this to say, you got to imagine what that good loving feels like. You got to put it on yourself so you can see what it feels like, how you love, okay? Because I told you that's your superpower. How you give to people and how you love them, how you make them feel like they're the sun, okay? If you put that on yourself, I feel like that's going to dissolve some of these burdens here. Because some of these things have to do with you giving too much, okay? Some of these things you doing have to do with you giving too much to other people and not taking care of yourself the way you need to, okay? Look at this, Leo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look, the lovers, Gemini energy. You about to step into a relationship with somebody who is going to help you to release these burdens, I feel like. But you got to do the majority of them yourself now. You can't be expecting this person to take on all your shit, because you got to learn how to be autonomous, how to be that sovereign person and be able to take care of yourself, okay? I'm not saying you ain't ever gonna have this person's support, because you will, but you have to first give that support to yourself, okay? All right, so this person is coming towards you, all right? They coming slowly with the Knight of Pentacles, but I told you, slow and steady, that's what wins the race with the Knight of Pentacles, right? This is gonna be somebody that is going to be your knight in shining armor, but it's after you rescue yourself first. That's the rescuing that's gonna happen. You rescue yourself, then the knight comes in. That's how it is. You got to be this knight in shining armor for yourself first if you're wanting it to come from somebody else. Okay? You say, "Hey, Big Daddy," or Big Mama, whatever you want to call it, right? So look, this person is gonna bring a lot of stability to your life, a lot of celebration. Look at them celebrating. Right? It's going to be all these beautiful things with this person. But you got to be willing with the Five of Swords. You got to go through go through the stress, go through the strife. You have to be willing to win at all costs, okay? To overcome whatever obstacles that are standing in your way, all right? Okay, let's clarify. See, some of y'all, that's what some of this is. It says family pressure here. Some of y'all are allowing your family members to take up too much of your time, to put too much on you, okay? You're going to be in a connection now where you have mutual effort. Both you and your person are going to be showing up and having each other's back, right? Because I feel like in this dynamic, it's just all you. You trying to take care of everybody. You trying to juggle all the fucking balls. You trying to spin all the plates, and you need help, okay? But some of y'all are going to have to walk away from some of these dynamics, because some of y'all are enabling these people to keep putting this pressure on you, okay? If you don't step back and allow people to solve their own problems, they're going to keep coming to you and relying on you to do it for them, okay? All right. See, and then both you and your person were in false connections. Like I told you, don't feel bad. We all went through these things because we had to learn how to love, honor, and prioritize ourselves. So, like I said, take the lesson and move forward, okay? You are headed towards a big break, Spirit is saying. Both you and your person. It says the major moment is brewing. It says this could be the launch, the offer, or the shout out that changes everything, okay? All right, so the first card that shows, the first two cards, is talking about your long-term potential. So this person is watching you, Leo. You're being watched by your person. Page of Swords, okay? But this card could also be talking about delays too, because you got to get out of this wounded warrior energy. Both you and your person have to do that, okay? And so it's going to require you to do whatever it is you need to do in order to do that. Like I just showed you that Five of Swords, right? It's win at all costs. That's the way you got to be about yourself. I'm gonna get what the fuck I want at all costs. I don't care what I got to do. I don't care What's up? Because look, this is the reward. If you do what you're supposed to do, Spirit is telling you, someone new. It says someone, and this is for both you and your person. So you're both going to be coming into each other's lives by loving on yourself and doing the things you need to do, right? So it says someone unexpected could soon shift your perspective on love. You're not done discovering what your heart is capable of. And then look at this shit, Leo. Look at that. Look at this, Leo. This is the only card that fell out of that fucking deck. This deck that I just shuffled. Going viral. It says visibility is off the charts and the energy is contagious. This moment has reached reactions and recognition. So you're going to have two big breaks. You're going to have this relationship with this person and you're going to be going viral. Look, see? There it is. Okay? Okay, and then look. Spirit is telling you, you're going to have to learn how to put an end to the toxic cycles that you created or you were a part of with these old people you were in these connections with. Because this card fell reversed, right? It says you've run this loop so many times it feels like fate, but it's just a pattern waiting to be broken, okay? So when it comes to what's blocking the connection, we got that page of cups here. Water sign is someone with a lot of water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is Pisces when it shows up, and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's about, both of you preparing to come together, right? To give this love offer to each other. And with the Ace of Pentacles, have something long-term, stable, committed, grounded, all those beautiful things you want. But you got to be ready. You got to be grounded, stable, committed within yourself, right? You got to have already given this love offer to yourself and let yourself know you the number one. You the one, okay? You the one I'm obsessed with. Is you, okay? Look, oh, there you go. There we go. There we go with the bullshit, right? You got this other motherfucker from the past coming back, trying to apologize, wanting to make amends because they don't want to see you move on. They watching YouTube with the fake profile. Spirit is saying, look, villain vibes, don't want to take responsibility for shit, just want to come in and cause all kind of problems. So we just going to throw that shit to the side. Let's move on. Let's talk about something else because I'm not going to talk about their ass today, okay? You and this person are going to be business partners, right? So it says you're proof that love doesn't have to get in the way of success with the right person that fuels it. So for a lot of you, these old people that you were with couldn't stand when you used to shone or shine bright like a diamond. They couldn't fucking stand it, right? But this new person, they gonna be fucking cheer you. I see a cheerleader, sis boom by. They showed me a damn blonde cheerleader with some damn pom-poms. Cheering your ass on, Leo. So that's what this person's gonna be for you, male or female. You can say it's a guy too with the cheerleader uniform on, whatever. But this person is gonna have your back the way you've always wanted somebody to have your back. You said 7:30 is your birthday, okay? See, you get the same card as Cancer with the invite only card. It says the real action isn't happening in public. Behind the scenes, the inner circle's already been chosen. You and your person will have already chosen each other. You're going to be making bank with each other, having your big breaks going viral. And these other motherfuckers going to be, still trying to do dirty shit. This is the direction of the connection, the likely direction. If, perfect match. This is talking about life partner with the King of Pentacles. Love and the damn money, right? What you want, right? But like I said, you have to stand that way yourself first, right? You got to do that yourself. You got to stand like that yourself. Because I just talked to Cancer for a long time about that, okay? You can't be in no shit where your coin ain't right, or you need to work on yourself in some type of way and you're not doing it, and you think you finna get in this relationship and get all these rewards, because it don't work like that. Because I told you, Spirit stall your shit and you be like, what the fuck is going on? And they like, why your shit ain't here yet. You know when I'm talking to y'all, those of you that get fucking triggered by what I'm saying, that's why you fucking getting triggered, because you're not doing what the fuck you supposed to do, okay? And those of you that don't have a problem with what I'm saying, it's because you're doing what the fuck you're supposed to do. That's how it works. And I told you, this channel ain't designed to fucking just be whatever. You supposed to be triggered. If you get triggered by what I'm saying, I'm doing my motherfucking job. Let's just say it like that, okay? So we got unspoken feelings, right? That's right. Hit that like button, please. Hit the like button. Platonic passion and unspoken feelings, right? So it's saying you didn't see it coming, but your heart is waking up to something deeper. The line between friend and lover is starting to get blurry. That's why I said, look, I hear, oh, what is it? Baby, we can do it. Take your time. Do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. But Spirit is talking about this. Take your time, right? Let it start off as friends. Let it start off with these unspoken feelings and just let it flow. Because I feel like a lot of y'all have never experienced this. Being in a connection where everything is genuine and you know that. You both know that energetically, and you just allowing it to take its course on its own and not trying to push it, not trying to force it, none of that, okay? Because you dealt with these people that you've now grown apart from, right? A lot of toxic ties, and it's time for you to learn how to do it the right way. That's what Spirit is saying with that song, okay? All right. Hey, how you doing, Andrea? Okay, you say your Aries dealing with Leo. Okay, good to see you, ma'am. I hope you are doing well. Okay, let's get these messages from your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. So look, you got Leo, you got toxic cycle and toxic ties. So see, you've been in a lot of toxicity because of the way you love, how good you are, how giving you are. And, you know, like I told you, there's nothing wrong with that. I told you, it's your superpower. You're supposed to be like that. Don't ever stop being who you are. But what Spirit is telling you, it got to be to the right people. Everybody is not deserving of the way that you love. Everybody's not deserving of your loyalty. Everybody's not deserving of the sun. Because I tell you, when you love somebody, you make them feel like they fucking in the spotlight. That's why these people are coming back. That's why they keep popping out. Your shit, you done had more cards from these old dusties and crusties than anybody I've read so far. And it's because your attention is some of the best fucking attention. That's why. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I'm trying to get you to see the value within yourself, so you can understand that everybody don't need to be getting that. Okay? I know you want to do that because that's how we are. We loving. We want to love on everybody. Want to hug on them. Want to save them. Want to do all these things, but we can't. That's what Spirit is trying to get you to understand. Okay? All right. So look at your person. Tell you, they say they love you, baby. It don't get no better than that, right? Then we got finances. It says, I'm not ready for you yet because I'm not financially stable enough to be a good partner for you. So this is what your person is saying. So you may have financial issues as well. If you have Cancer placements, you want to go back and watch the Cancer reading, because we talked about that in depth, about the finance thing and why it's so important. Okay? All right. Leo, my big cats, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video. If you want me to read you at the end of this, it's $50. The information is in the description box below. If you want to book a personal reading, that information is in there as well. I also have memberships. Go to the subscribe button where it says join, click on it, and it'll tell you about the offerings there. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you want to hang out with us for the rest of the time, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. I love y'all, Leos. Keep roaring. Keep growing, but like I said, you take that love and put it on yourself, okay? All right. You welcome, Toya. Okay, Virgo, my virgins, where y'all at? Like I said, I hope everybody's having a good week. You're almost at the weekend. Hang in there. Okay? You're almost at the finish line. We got over the hump. The hump is gone. Everything is on the down slope now, right? You down sloping into the weekend. That's good. It's good. Good morning, Marva. Good to see you. Okay, hold on 1 second, Virgo, and we're going to begin. Ugh, it's hot. You said me give it to you back to back. You a mess. Infinite charisma, you a mess. I think I still keep calling you infinite karma, infinite charisma. If I keep calling you this, please excuse me. I'm just looking and going. Hold on. Hey Veronica, how you doing? Good morning. Okay, Virgo. What's up with this Five of Wands that just flew out of the deck? You got some people, is somebody fighting or competing over you or something like that? You got some people playing in your face? You gotta let me know. Come to the chat and let me know, Virgo. You know I'm nosy. Look, infinite karma is a good one too. As long as it's good karma. As long as it's infinite good karma, we good. Okay, hold on. I'm finna do these. Okay, these three flew out. We're gonna talk about these. Okay, I'm gonna get another one. Okay, it's for Virgo spirit. Okay, you had some cards that just flew out, so we're gonna talk about them first. All right. Like I said, you had the Five of Wands show up here, Virgo. This is talking about, like I said, it can talk about competition. It can talk about inner and outer conflict. You got to get, if this is inner and outer conflict for you, Virgo, you got to get yourself together. All right. You know where you're headed towards. You know what you got to do. You know you need to open your tail up, you know, and you know what I mean? Like, oh, why I say it like that? Get your mind out the gutter, Virgo. Open your heart up. That's what I mean when I said that. You know you got to open your heart up. Okay. All right, so we got the Ace of Pentacles showing up here. This is where you're headed, towards a grounded, stable, long-term, beautiful relationship with this person. And this is the type of relationship you want. You want it like this because this is the type of relationship that's going to stand the test of time. Okay, you need to be ready to take this leap of faith. And one of the ways you do it is by opening up your heart. Okay, all right. So these were the cards that just flew out randomly while I was shuffling, but I got another spread for you. Okay, with the Four of Cups, this is talking about feeling like you had a missed opportunity. Okay, or this could be the Dusty and Crusty, feeling like that, feeling like they fucked up and they don't know how to come back. Because you know, like you trying to tell me, you fuck with Virgos. When you fuck with Virgos, you gonna fuck around and find out, okay? Because Virgos be cool with you, and then when you do some dirty shit, they like no explanation needed. And then they asses just be gone, and you be like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened, right? So this is what I feel like is going on. Cause look how this person, they gazing at this cup. You know what? You know what? I feel like you gave this person in the past all these fucking chances, right? And they took it for granted. And now that you don't want anything to do with them, they are like with the last cup, they with that fourth cup there, they're like, oh my God, this is my last chance. I gotta make sure I get it right. I gotta make sure I do it right because Virgo don't want nothing to do with me no more. Because if I fuck this up, what am I gonna do, right? Then we got the Queen of Pentacles underneath here. This again is talking about, you know, finding your person, your forever person with the Queen of Pentacles. And this could also be, you know, you stepping into your money, right? Here's the Star, okay? I feel like you're working on yourself. You are trying to heal yourself. I love to see this, okay? You want certain things to occur. This is Aquarius energy, and this is about you wishing on that star. But it's not just the wish. The wish is the work you're putting in as well. That's going to make it come about, okay? With the Death card, you are going through a transformation. You may have Scorpio placements. Your person may have as well. You're going to have a lot of options, okay? A lot of choices. These things may make you feel confused, but Spirit is telling you, as long as you listen, use your discernment, listen to your intuition, you're going to be able to move forward in the way that you want to. And then some of y'all still got to let go. There's still old people or old places and things that you got to walk away from with the Hangman, Pisces energy, okay? Okay. But you are about to step into a connection with somebody where there's going to be equal love, equal give and take. Yeah. See, you were in a power dynamic where the other person, you know, acted like they were in control, and you may have walked around on eggshells with this person. So this is about, see, that's this person that's in the cup. Oh my God, you know, I fucking did this shit, and now how do I get Virgo back? Because you know when y'all fucking shut down, It's like, I ain't coming back. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what you do. You know, I gave you the chances, right? I gave you all these chances, and you played in my face, and so now I'm done with your ass, okay? So yeah, see, they coming back with the fucking drama. Spirit is telling you, right? They coming back with the fucking drama, and they like, You like, Are you like, I remember what happened with each one of these cups, and we not doing that bullshit no more. We're not doing that no more, right? You're headed towards your platonic passion with your new person, with your soulmate, right? So it says you didn't see it coming, but your heart is waking up to something deeper. The line between friend and lover is starting to get blurry. So you focusing on this new person. You ain't thinking about that fucking backstabber. Because that's what I hear, the backstabber. Whoever the fuck is this, that is, smiled in your face. And then they stabbed you in the damn back, okay? Spirit is telling you to listen to your intuition, of course. Like I just said with the High Priestess. Again, Pisces energies. A lot of y'all got Pisces placements because Pisces just keeps coming up. Okay, so first card that fell here, right, is the Two of Pentacles. So this can talk about, you trying to find balance in your life. You trying to see the error of your ways, the things, the ways that you went wrong, so that you can ground yourself and not make those same mistakes anymore. Okay? Yeah, see, you looking for your sun, baby. Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. There you go. Leo energy. I love that. Told you that's the strongest card in the deck. You looking for your happiness, your soulmate. You ain't worrying about this old bullshit no more with this other person. Okay? Because they trying to hold you back anyway, is what Spirit is telling you. Okay? All right. She says 100%. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, they at they fucking boil. I told you this person's at their boiling point. That's why I was rocking like that, cause I can feel it. When somebody like frustrated, they trying to do some shit and they can't get it. That's what I get off this card. This person is about to fucking explode because they don't have control anymore. They lost whatever they had in that dynamic, right? And then we got biological clock showing up here. Okay, Virgo, Spirit is just telling you the right person is coming. Please do not, jump the gun and get into something with somebody without making sure, without vetting the person. Because you don't need to just be letting anybody into your motherfucking life. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. Because that's what this card is about. About you wanting so badly. Spirit is telling you what you want is coming. You're going to have plenty of time to have a child. That's why I keep telling y'all about that woman, the actress. I got to look it up and find her name. I can't remember who it was, but she's 54 and she just had her second child. I'm not saying you're going to be 54 years old, but I'm telling you, if she can have a child at 54, there's still time. There's still time for you to have a child, okay? Stop telling yourself these things. These things are blocks, okay? What is supposed to happen? All things are possible through God. You are a part of this collective. If these messages are resonating with you, you are going to have a chance to have the things that, because all of this stuff is playing out the way it's supposed to. It might seem like, ooh, I'm at the very end. It's not going to make it. But it's going to play out the way it's supposed to. Again, Spirit is telling you both. You and your person need to be listening to your intuition. There's Pisces again. High Priestess. So that this is what's blocking the connection. One of the both of you are not listening to your intuition. Okay? That's what you got to do. Listen to your intuition, because your soul knows what's going on. Okay? We got unspoken feelings showing up here. It says you're not imagining the undercurrent. There's an emotional charge here. No one's fully naming yet. Okay? Look, see? Look what I'm telling you. Virgo, look at what you got coming. It says future spouse, marriage material, soulmate energy, forever vibes. It's all here. Now it's up to you to nurture it, okay? But you gotta nurture yourself first, Virgo. You gotta figure out what's gonna make you open yourself up, and you have to realize that this new person don't have nothing to do with this motherfucker, this old motherfucker. This card fell out upside down, okay? The dirty laundry person is somebody else other than the new person that is coming in, okay? And everybody is not trying to smile in your face and stab you in the fucking back. Not everybody's willing that's not everybody's intention. That's what Spirit is wanting you to know. Okay? Okay. See, we got two swords here showing up here. Spirit is telling you all you gotta do to find your person, take your head out of the sand, take the blindfold off, and just be open. Look at the red flags. Look at how people are moving. Like I said, make sure what they're saying is matching how they're moving. That's the number one thing. If they saying one thing and doing something else, that is how you know that is not your person. And then the way they make, I hear Michael Jackson, the way you make me feel. So the way the person makes you feel too. Okay? But once you feel like that, don't just take off, Virgo, and just leave the damn person behind because you feeling that feeling and you want to jump up in the air. It's like, oh, Toyota, whatever. You still got to take your time and still vet this person. You still need to do that because that's part of you showing spirit that you've learned the art of discernment and what you need to do. Okay? All right. So the outcome card, it says the likely direction of the relationship is you're manifesting it. Spirit is telling you with the Magician, you have all the skills, tools, and abilities to manifest what it is you want in this connection. So if you want it to be forever, it can be forever between you and your person. Forever, ever, forever, ever, if that's what you want, okay? Okay, so see, marriage vows, and then we got breaking up is hard to do. This is the old person, right? They gonna be pissed because you ain't gonna want their ass because you want the real thing. Why would somebody want all that other bullshit? I keep trying to tell you, it gotta be, these people gotta suffer from some type of disorder because you can't honestly think somebody is gonna want to be in something just to be in it, you know, when they got marriage on the table or a long-term relationship on the table, right? So see, they're your Dusty and Crusty, right? They codependent. They going broke. They coming back, wanting a handout, wanting you to tap dance for them. They don't want to have to come and do nothing. It is fucking this person's head up. That's why they looking in this cup like this, because they like, well, I'm gonna have to get up off my lazy ass and go for the Virgo and try to make a peace offering, because look, I don't like to do shit, but now I'm gonna have to do something because if I don't do it, Virgo is gonna float on. They're gonna float on down the fucking river with this person, and I'll be done miss my chance, right? But see, what y'all forget sometimes is what is going on now. When the new person is not here, what is this person doing, right? They done had all this time to try to come back and fucking make amends and be the right way and do the right thing and all this stuff. But they gonna wait until this other person come and then try to do some stupid shit, right? Don't make no sense. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's get these messages. This shit be cracking me up. Whew. That's right, come correct. Don't come at all. You're right. That's what I always say. I say the right one or no one. That's right. Nicholas will float on. So float on. Okay, your person is telling you, thank you for being so patient with them. Okay, finances, there we go. It says, I'm not ready for you yet because I'm not financially stable enough to be a good partner to you. So this person is working on, they building themselves up. And then they got another one here. It says culture. There are cultural norms and expectations that I need to overcome before we can be really happy together. Like I keep telling you, y'all both gonna have, adjustments are gonna be required because it's gonna be different background, different religion, different race. And there's gonna be things that y'all are gonna learn about each other. You're gonna understand, learn about what they say, how the other side lives. That's what it's gonna be, okay? So look, there you go, best friend, you're my best friend. So it says, friendship is vital to your romance, feelings deepen and blossom. Okay, then we've got love language, physical touch. Okay, so it says a tender touch means so much. So y'all is gonna be all over each other. Ooh, you little nasty thing, Virgo. Okay. Get it right, get it tight. That's what your person trying to do. That's what your person trying to do. They're trying to get themselves right. Okay. All right, Virgo, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you at the end of this, $50. The information is in the description box below. Cash App and PayPal is what I take. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. As always, I enjoy all of y'all, and I love you, and I thank you for being here. If you want a membership, We got memberships now too. Go to the subscribe button, click join, and the information is there. All right. Like the video and hype the video, please. Thank you. Love y'all. Bye. Okay, where my scales at? Okay. Hold on one second. Hold on, Libra, I'm coming. Ooh. You're welcome, Veronica. Thank you for being here. Okay. All right, Libra. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay. This is for Libra spirit. Okay, Libra. You coming out. Look, you coming out swinging. You swinging, Libra. I'm going to show you in just a second. Ooh, okay. Good morning. How you doing, Vita? Okay. They just gave me your thing here. So we just going to go with it. Okay. Overall energy, Libra, is the 9 of Wands. So you're showing up as the wounded warrior. This could be your person too, because I told you I'm reading both of you. It's a blended reading, okay? So there's still some things that you have to heal in order to be ready for this connection, right? Because this connection is going to require balance with temperance. But this is also a soulmate card. It's talking about your person coming in, the two of you providing balance for each other and helping to heal the residue of what is left over from what you do on your own, because you both have to be responsible for your own selves and work out your own things separate of the connection. Spirit is telling you both with the High Priestess Pisces energy to listen to your intuition, right? Because you're moving forward with the Six of Swords, okay? But again, look, all this Pisces keep coming up. We got the Hangman showing up here. So some of you still have things you gotta walk away from. Things, people, places, right? Because you've been stabbed in the back a lot. Look at all these fucking swords, Libra. This deck is interesting because instead of them being stabbed by the swords, it's just laying all on them, like all the shit you've been through in your lifetime, right? But you're about to step into a connection where there's going to be equal love and equal give and take, and this is going to be your dream lover with the Six of Wands, okay? All right. What's that card? What's that? Oh, look, you got a tower moment coming too with Libra. Okay, let's clarify. You say you want him to balance you. All right. Hang on one second. Okay. You've been in that same type of power dynamic where the other person was in control. You were walking on eggshells. This is what you're moving through. This is what you're healing from, what you're getting over, right? So that you don't, because I see 33 on the clock up there. So it's like you are learning how to never be in this type of dynamic at all, ever again, okay? Because this old person, you know, they're at their boiling point because you don't want to come back and deal with the bullshit anymore. Okay, because to them, I guess they feel like this is the way love and life is supposed to go, and you like hell no, and you gone. Okay, you and your new person are gonna start out miles apart, right? Like I told you, it's a good thing, right? So it says even though you're physically apart, you're deeply emotionally entangled. See, so just because there's distance, it doesn't mean you and this person are not going to be tight. Okay, so it says long distance love is never easy, but it's not impossible. So this is about both of you learning how to communicate with each other, learning how to get over whatever bumps and bruises, whatever, blocks you may stumble upon when you're trying to get to know each other. Okay, all right, because look, you got the damn sun here, and then this other clarification deck at the top of this other clear, you got it twice, Libra. Okay, like I said, I don't know what the gods you've been praying to, or the sacrifices you've been doing or whatever, but you got all these good cards coming your way. Spirit is telling you, you got to find your happiness first with this sun card, which is Leo energy, and it's by self-focus. You see that, right? It says tending to yourself, okay? Because you got a lot of jealous and manipulative people around you, okay? Some of you got a work-home imbalance. You're spending too much time, way too much time doing fucking work and not focusing on yourself, okay? Because that's a part of you healing too. Establishing a healthy relationship with yourself, okay? All right. Thank you, introvert. I appreciate it. You have a good day. Oh, Lord. Okay, we finna just get past this other person. So, like I told you, you got this old person coming in, right? They motherfucking going broke. All right. And so that is one of the reasons why. Okay, Marva, see you in a minute. They going broke. And that's one of the reasons why they trying to come back in, because, but I hear CC Peniston, you can just go, walk on, keep on. You tell me to get the fuck on. You kicking them in. I see you kicking somebody in the ass, Libra. So you fuck. Cause look what you got coming. You don't care. You don't care about it. You don't care about this motherfucker. Cause look at what's coming. You and this person on the same page. It says you want the same thing. You're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically. And then we got future spouse. This is where you and this person are headed. Look at how y'all looking at each other. You don't even see this other bullshit here, but you just got to watch your back, right? So that you don't get stabbed in the fucking back. But this person, your person, male or female, is gonna be watching your back too. It won't just be you anymore. So, like I said, it says marriage material, soulmate, energy, forever vibes. It's all here. Now it's up to you to nurture it. That's why we starting out miles apart. Spirit is gonna plop both of you in this connection and step back and tell you you need to work it out. You need to figure it out on your own, okay? Because it's not gonna be what the textbooks say. It's gonna be you and this person coming into this connection together and figuring it out on your own. You have to do it under your own terms, right? Because that's why I told you don't need outside influence. You don't need nobody on the outside, your family members and your frenemies and these old, exes trying to tell you how to live your life. Because this is about you for once in your life, living your life exactly the way you want it to. So this is about you asking yourself, Libra, what is it I want? What's going to make me happiest? How do I need to move in this connection? How do I want my person to take care of me? How am I going to take care of them? Okay? All right. The second card talks about what's blocking the connection. This that old Dusty and Crusty with the page cut. Look, Pisces again. Pisces coming up again. So they coming back wanting to make amends. They coming back talking about they saw we. And so, you like, hell, fuck, look. You did look. You walking away from that motherfucker good. Good. High five, Libra. You're walking away from this motherfucker. You letting go. You're emotionally unfulfilled with that person. You're releasing what no longer serves you. And you moving on. Because, see, you stepping into a new connection where there's going to be lots of communication, a lots of emotional safety, all of this stuff, right? With your secret admirer, baby. I love that. I love this. I think it's so beautiful. Okay, but then this other motherfucker, they kirking out, they crashing out, all of these things, flipping out because you don't want nothing to do with them no more. They can't stop the bleeding, right? They always was like this, but it's even more pronounced now, Libra, because you don't want nothing to do with their ass. You just turn your back and you like, eh. Anytime you see them, no more. We're not doing that no more. You've learned your lesson. And I think that's beautiful, okay? And the same thing with your person, because this could be your person and they're dusty crusty too. Okay, it doesn't, because I told you I'm reading both of y'all together. So the likely direction of the relationship, 4 wands, stability, marriage, celebration, all the beautiful things. Okay, you are gonna, for once in your life, have a stable relationship with somebody. Okay, but in order to do that, you got to be stable first too, Libra. Okay, you got to be stable with your money. You got to be stable with your emotions. You know, emotional stability. It's got to be financial stability. It's got to be all that stability, because stability begets stability, right? And so that's what Spirit is telling you with this card. Okay, all right. Okay, there you go again. Biological clock. This card keep coming up again. Spirit is telling you, don't rush. The right person is gonna show up at the right time, and the two of y'all are gonna do what you do. Okay? Look at the other card. Look at the other card. Wedding day. You're headed towards wedding day. If you want to have kids with this person, you're gonna be able to do it. But you have to be discerning and make sure you're allowing the right person into your life. Because I keep telling you, people, look, it's still gonna be people wanting to play games. I don't give a fuck how much you work on yourself. I don't give a fuck about none of that. People still gonna come and try you. That's just life. They're always gonna do it. Okay, so the way you work through this, I told you, pull your head out of the sand, take the blindfolds off, and don't be afraid to make the hard decisions. But you've been doing it. I feel like you're gonna do it because you've been doing it. You like anything that ain't what you want, you like buy it. And that's the energy you need to be in when it comes to these old people, because you know in the past you taught them that it was okay for them to act the way they was acting. And so that's why they feel like it's okay, I can do whatever because I did it in the past and they was okay with it, right? So you got to think about that. Okay, let's get the message. All right, your person is saying you won't have to go far to find me because I already live in your area. So this is for some of y'all. This ain't going to apply to all of y'all, okay? All right, because remember we had miles apart showing up here. Or it could be a thing where you might start off meeting each other or knowing each other locally, and then for some reason it becomes miles apart, okay? And then we got fortune. It says, we are the absolute luckiest. Thank you, universe. So your person going to always think, always know, always believe that you are a blessing to them, okay? Okay, we have, you are the only one who manages to calm down my inner beast. So when this person is upset, you're going to be the only one that is able to bring them down, okay? All right, I love that. I think it is so beautiful. Okay, look, see? Life partner. It says your romance is stable and ready to go the distance, okay? But you got to be ready to go the distance too, right? You got to be your own life partner first. Whatever you want from the other person, you got to provide it for yourself, okay? All right, you need to be singing that song, that Tony song, whatever you want. You got to be saying, girl or boy, I know I can provide, but you singing it to yourself. That's what you need to be singing. You know that, what's that Tim song? You know that Tim song, Me and You? That like that, for instance, I sing that to myself all the time, like me and you. I be going, when I turn it on, I be singing to myself. Like I said, I want that for the outside too, but I be singing it to myself, baby, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. You and yourself, and you loving on you, okay? All right, Libra, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you at the end of this, it's $50. The information is in the description box below. I take Cash App and PayPal. There are also memberships. If you'd like, go to the subscribe button, click join, and you will have the information there, okay? If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. Love y'all, Libra. Stay balanced. Okay, we're moving on. Only me, only you, only me and you. I be jamming to that song. Love it. Okay. Hey, hey, sweetheart. How you doing, Missy? I hope you are doing well. I heard you were having some issues. I'm glad you're here, as always. Yeah, that's what I heard. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? You're welcome. Okay. Infinite charisma hanging out with me today. I like it. Hey, Sexy D, how you doing? Good morning. Okay, you got stuff falling out already. Okay. Where's the priest? Are you singing? Are you swinging the incense? Are we singing the hymns? Okay, where's the holy water? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Because I got to do the we got to get these demons. We got to get these demons. Because everybody be out to get Scorpio, and we're not going to let that happen. Okay? All right, here we go. This is for Scorpio spirit. Okay. Oh, hey, Lucretia. Okay, I do see. Okay, I see your picture. Hey, Lucretia, how you doing? Hey, see you soon. How you doing? Okay, we gotta do this. Okay, we're gonna start with what happened. We're gonna start with what fell out first, Scorpio. You just gonna get a deluxe read like you always do. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay. Oh my God. Look, Spirit got a lot to tell you, Scorpio, so you might as well fucking sit down. Okay? Let's fucking sit down, pull the chair up. Let's go. Okay, so let's start out with what fell out first. Okay, you know it's never Scorpio reading if your old fucking card don't come out. So you coming out as the Tower. You got big changes coming your way, okay? This motherfucker right here, baby. Knight of Wands. This is your soulmate, or Queen of Wands, not Knight of Wands, King of Wands or Queen of Wands, because it's not no knight. This is a fucking king, okay, or a queen. Okay, so this is fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, this person is coming to fucking, they finna tear your shit up, Scorpio. Oh my God, I can't even say nothing, because y'all minds being together and my mind being together. The minute it come out my mouth, this person finna rock your world, Scorpio. Let me just say it like that, okay? Okay. Then we got the Strength card here, Leo energy. This person may have all these placements in there. Scorpio, freaking Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or fucking all three. And then there's the Leo card showing up again. Look at this person. Look at their bodies. So who this person is, they goddamn cut up, Scorpio. Okay? This is somebody that be going hard in the motherfucking gym. Okay? Because you know why they going hard in the gym too? Cause they know they gonna have to eat they fucking Wheaties to get in the bed with you, baby. Okay, let's be real. Cause when you get ready to put it on them, I told you got people locked up in the asylum right now, losing their fucking mind because you put it on them and they ain't been able to find nobody else to do it like you ever again. But anyway, I digress. You got this person is coming to blow your world up in a good way, okay? To blow it all up in a good way. Okay? Get your mind out the gutter, Scorpio. Okay. Oh my God. All right. So overall energy is the Empress. Taurus, Libra energy. Make it the Emperor, guys. Make it fit, right? So the Empress card is talking about you standing in your power, knowing your worth, being the divine being that you are. And your person stepping into that energy as well. Because I told you this is a combined reading, right? Okay. So look. There you go. There go the sun. Here comes the sun. Leo. Your person got Leo places because it's the third Leo card because King of Wands can be, fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is the third Leo card. So your person got Leo placements. So with the sun, you are going to be in your divine counterpart energy, you and this person, and y'all are going to be very happy with each other because look at how she's facing. She's facing the sun, and this person on the damn horse is facing her, okay? All right, then we got the Page of Pentacles here. Earth sign is someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio. Your person is a damn, a zodiac mutt. They have all of the signs, almost all the fucking signs in their chart, okay? So with this Page of Pentacles here, this person is going to come give you, there's going to start off small, but it's going to be a very solid offer, okay? Because this is what you want as a pentacle, okay? All right, but you're going to have to use your discernment, take your head out of the sand with the Two of Swords. you know, shit'll get off the pot. You're going to have to decide. You know, you're going to have to take off the blindfold and really see what is going on, okay? All right. You are reaping what you've sown, and so is your person with this Seven of Pentacles, because y'all both been through it, okay? But you're about to step into, you know, this recognition, reward, all these things, and this is about you and your person being each other's dream lover, okay? Look, there go the Queen. I just had the King, and there is the Queen, see? So you and this person are definitely coming into a connection together. You are going to be in a relationship with each other. That's what Spirit is telling me, okay? All right. Then you got other motherfuckers with the Three of Swords that's unhappy because you about to be happy and they don't like it, but they can get over it, because most of the cards that I pull for you, most of the time, Scorpio, are major arcana cards. So that's God. That's God, and these people can't change none of that shit, okay? All right. Let's clarify the Empress. Okay, you taking the time to step into your power, know your worth, is important. And the reason why I say that is so that you don't make the same mistakes you used to make in the past. That's what this is talking about. And Spirit is telling you, different face, same emotional fallout. Until you choose differently, you'll keep attracting the same script. See, this is why, even though Spirit is choosing your person, you still got to figure out who it is among the different options that come your way, because this is still about you learning how to use your discernment, right? They selecting the right person and bringing them into your energy, but there will be other people there as well for you to show Spirit, okay, I know how to choose now, right? That's why when y'all keep thinking of it like, oh, it's Spirit. You still got to do the choosing. It's still up to you. Okay. All right. So you said always a tower and chain. This is a good, wait. Hold on. This is a good tower, because look at what the hell is coming with this tower. Look at the Queen, look at the King of Wands that's coming with this fucking tower, the King of Wands. And look at the damn string card. That's a good tower. All towers are not bad. This is a good one, okay? So then we also got wedding, right? You and this person this is where y'all are headed if this is what you want, right? And then we got communication showing up here. So it says you're not afraid to speak your mind, and neither are they. Honesty and respect coexist here. I'm telling you, look, this is a man in a child in Bo Diddley. This is a man that's coming, okay? Or a woman for you guys that are watching, okay? This is somebody that's like, yeah, okay? I'm here. It is what it is. But look, that make you want to just be like, ooh, I'm all in my feminine. That's what's coming, okay? The real man, the one where you ain't gonna have a chance to be in your damn masculine. They're gonna be like, sit down, I'm the man. That's the type of person that's about to come into your life, okay? So the first card here is the Ten of Swords, right? So this is how many times we've been stabbed in the back, right? People done walked all over us, ran roughshod all over us, done all kinds of shit. Okay, I keep telling you, all right? Because we hang on and we want to love and we want to give it all, and there's nothing wrong with that, Scorpio. I'm in no way saying that it is, no way, shape or form. It's who you choose to give it to. That not everybody, I hear it again, Sierra, my goodies. So Spirit is telling you, your goodies are priceless. Just like the Birkin bag, just like the fucking invitation to that damn club. Everybody, because when they showed me that damn picture of the club in my mind, the line is around the fucking block with people dressed to the nines trying to get in. And that bouncer is like, no, it's whoever Scorpio says can get in. So that's the way you need to be when anybody approaches. Okay? That's how we mitigate the damage. That's how we stop this bullshit from happening. Okay? All right, let's clarify. So you can't be afraid. Look, here come Kevin. You can't be afraid to walk away from these motherfuckers that ain't doing what the fuck they need to do. Okay? Because like I say, you a Scorpio. You don't give everybody them goodies. What did I just tell you? You got motherfuckers in the insane asylum that's like, Scorpio put it on me, and I can't never find nobody else that put it on me like that again. I tell you, these motherfuckers got, look, I keep telling you, look how cut up this man is. He like, look, he in the gym. He like, I gotta get it together. I gotta get it together, cause or the female, I gotta get it together, cause I'm gonna get it with Scorpio. I'm gonna get it with Scorpio, and they know energetically, they know it's gonna be off the motherfucking chain. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. If these people can see your value, you need to be seeing your own value, Scorpio. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay. Look, okay? Look, I swear to you, I shuffle all these decks and the same cards keep coming up. Secret admirer. It says there's someone in your orbit who's totally into you, but they haven't found the nerve to make a move yet. But they know. I told you they in the gym. They in the gym, baby. They getting ready. They like, I gotta get ready for this, okay? And then we look on the same page. It says you want the same thing, and you're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically, okay? This is what has to happen. You don't deserve any less than this, and your person doesn't either, okay? Because you still got these old motherfuckers trying to play these games, still trying to do this old shit, okay? The old playbook. Everybody know what happens. Everybody know they smile, and then they wink, and then they turn, and then they do this, and they do that. We all know what the fuck this is, right? But the old person, they recycling, and don't nobody want to deal with that bullshit, okay? All right. Hold on. You said, trust and believe, Scorpio, have your nose wide open. Yep. So look, we got justice, but it fell reversed, right? So it's saying blame and guilt. That's what this person wants to do. They want to come back and blame you for everything. It was all them. You know, it was all you. They didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing. But we moving past that, right? We know what's up. We know what the situation is, what the status quo is now, and we're not doing that no more, right? Okay. So second card, this talks about what is blocking the connection. When this fell, hold on. Is it supposed to be like this, Spirit? It's like this? Okay, because I'm asking, because when it fell reversed, like some of y'all ain't healing. But when I ask Spirit, they say no, it's supposed to be right side up. So you are looking for your son, right? You looking for your happiness with this situation, right? So this is Leo energy. Again, I told you, whoever the fuck this is that's coming your way got many Leo placements in their chart, okay? They could have a Leo stellium, this person, but they got Leo because this is the third or fourth time. Hey, thank you, Vita Rowe. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. So with this sun, right, you're headed towards your happiness, but this is what's going to get you your happiness. The very thing, look, it ain't sexy to fucking heal, but it's fucking sexy when you step into your relationship with your person. That's what's fucking sexy. So that's why you need to be telling yourself that shit. I told you, everybody go through periods where they don't want to heal, where they don't want to do what they're supposed to do. Shit, I do too, and I like doing it. So I'm saying all of this to say, don't stop loving on yourself, Scorpio. Don't give up on yourself. Know that you deserve to have whatever it is that's supposed to come your way. And be fucking relentless. Take that obsession that we are known for, and don't turn it on nobody else. Turn it on yourself. Just like I tell Leo this same thing. Look, they coming up again in the read. It's coming out of my mouth. The Leos, I tell them that good loving they give to everybody else. Take that good loving and turn it on yourself and watch what the fuck gonna happen. So you get obsessed with you and get obsessed with you being okay and being the best you can be, and you watch what the fuck happens, because nobody can obsess like we do, right? That's why they say we make good detectives, we make good, whatever's, because when we focus on some shit and we lock in, can't nobody fuck with us. Can't nobody fuck with us when it comes to focus. That's why I'm telling you, take that focus and put it on yourself. And you get ready, because I told you, you got somebody killing themselves in the fucking gym. They like, I got to be ready, baby. Look, they, when people be ready, they be stretching out. They putting on the Vaseline, they getting ready to fight. It's gonna be a fight, but it ain't gonna be that type of fight. It ain't gonna be that type of fight, but you know what I'm talking about. So this person is getting ready for you, Scorpio. So you need to be doing the same too. Okay, so we got honeymoon phase showing up here, and we also have mixed signals. So this is an old person coming back with this stupid shit again. I'm just gonna throw it to the side. Okay, honeymoon phase says, this is the beginning, beautiful, euphoric, and full of potential. Let it unfold, but don't ignore the details beneath the romance. So like I said, do your investigation shit you do. Do it on this person. When they step up to that fucking rope, be like, okay, we're gonna need you to fill out this application. Then we're gonna need to schedule an interview, and we're gonna need to ask these questions. We gotta ask these hard questions. I said, don't be afraid. Ask all the fucking questions you want to ask, because the right person is gonna understand, and they gonna answer them willingly. They're not gonna give you no bullshit. Okay? We got the long distance card showing up here, right? It says it takes strength to love across miles, dealing with unmet needs and invisible walls. The disconnection isn't just physical, it's emotional too. So you have to make sure you're going to be ready for this long distance connection, okay? Because your person or you may have been in long distance connections before, and you got to go back and look at what caused your connection to break down, right? A lot of times it's communication, right? Because they showing me that communication card that keeps coming out for everybody, the birds. Where is it at? Hold on. That's not it. I don't see it. Maybe it already came out. Oh, it already came out. See, it already came out. They're showing me this card. Communication. This is going to be key when you're long distance from your person. And that is why you're going to be long distance for a lot of you, because you got to learn how to bring this connection together and how to work it out together. Because if you can get it together when you at a distance from your person, you're going to be good in each other's faces. That's what I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay? All right. And then look. Okay, this old motherfucker with the dirty laundry. I was just gonna throw that card down. I was gonna throw it down. I'm like, we not talking about them motherfuckers. I'm just like, fuck that shit. Okay, look. See? Lies detected. The audacity for them to play in your face. Okay, next. Okay, let me pull another card. Okay, so it says Two of Swords reversed. It says clear warning, attention, red flag. So this is about you, like that's part of the Two of Swords, making a choice, right? Looking at the red flags, what the hell is going on, so you don't make the same mistakes you did before, right? Okay, so when it comes to the likely direction of the relationship, we got the Magician and the Emperor, right? Look, look at this shit, Scorpio. Look at this fucking shit. We started out with the fucking Empress, and we ended with the Emperor, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So Spirit is telling you, look, you didn't just come together with the King of Wands and the Queen. You got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. We just talked about the passion. And then you got the fucking, both of these together, the damn Emperor and the Empress. So you got two of them where Spirit is telling you, you and this person, it's going to be like that. It's like that, and that's the way it is. That's what Spirit is telling you, okay? So this is about both of you, okay? Stepping into the divine counterpart energy, providing stability for yourselves and for each other. And Spirit is telling you with the Magician, you are manifesting this love. You have all the skills, tools, and abilities that you need to manifest the life and the love you desire when it comes to this situation, okay? Even though you ain't in charge of the how, the when, and all that shit, okay? It's coming. That's what Spirit is telling you, okay? All right, let's clarify. Spirit is telling you, listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition, because your intuition is going to guide you. And I told you, I don't care what nobody say, you the fucking most psychic sign in all 12 signs. It's you, all right? And don't be rushing no shit, okay? You won't be wanting to climb in the bed with this man or woman. They're going to be wanting to climb in the bed with you too, but don't do it. Don't do it. Take your time. I hear it again. Baby, take your time. Do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. But don't be doing it tonight. Not that. Okay? Take your time. You are worth somebody taking their time for, Scorpio. Okay? We know what it is. We know, we know what it's like. We know motherfuckers want to know what it's like. But like I said, I feel like this person, that's how they're gonna impress you. They're gonna have restraint. They gonna want it. And they gonna want it bad, but I don't feel like don't feel like they're gonna see that as disrespect if they want to just jump straight into bed with you, even though that's what they want. Okay, even though they want to do it, they want to get to know you. They want this to be different. The second time around is right here. So we got the infidelity card showing up here. Both you and your person may have experienced infidelity in different connections, you know, with different people. Your person may have gotten divorced, or you may have gotten divorced over something like this with the infidelity card, okay? And then you got these old people at their fucking boiling point because you have run, you know, you gone, right? You gone, they fucked up, and you gone, you turned your back, you ate a cups, you out, and they don't know how to deal with it, okay? All right, let's get some messages. Okay, we got gratitude showing up here. It says, I am open to receiving and giving love with joy and gratitude. I welcome you into my life. So this person, like I said, they're always going to see you as a blessing, Scorpio. That's what you've always wanted, was somebody to see you as the blessing that you truly are. Because I keep telling people, ain't no motherfucking love like no goddamn Scorpio love, because we love your ass through everything, through every fucking thing. It says there is only you in my mind and in my heart. So this person ain't looking at nobody. I told you when they in the fucking gym, they like Scorpio, Scorpio. They doing that fucking pull up Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. I gotta get it right. This person wanna be able to just be like, yeah, when it's that time. They want to be their best selves with you, because I told you they know they gotta come right, because we ain't for the fucking weak. Okay, all right. Okay, you got two cards that fell here. Oh, you got soulmate, Scorpio. It says you have found your romantic counterpart. Look at y'all. See, why every damn picture is a man with the damn shirt off, and he fucking boom boom pow. His shit is all good. Look at all these damn cards that keep coming up, Scorpio. Oh my God. And then we got benefit of the doubt. It says give your relationship a chance. This is not gonna be somebody where when y'all have a disagreement, they not gonna be like, this gonna be somebody that's be like, no, you ain't going nowhere. We're gonna work this shit out. That's what we gonna do. We gonna work it out. All right. So you have finally hit the jackpot. You just got to hang it. That's right. Ain't no love like a Scorpio love. Look, hold on. Let's put that on the screen for the people in the nosebleed seats who didn't see this, who didn't hear it. Okay. So know that there's no love like your love, what you fucking bring to the table, your ride or die-ness, all these beautiful things about you. Stop letting people devalue what you got. People do that because they want to get some, right? Because I hear everybody wants some. I want some too. That's what I hear. So everybody wanna look. They either want to be you, they want to be with you. I keep telling y'all, it's one of those things. Because why is there a need to tear down Scorpio? We really are beneath everybody, like everybody try to say, right? I'm getting hot. I'm Scorpio. I'm getting hot talking about this stuff, looking at these men and all this stuff. So I'm just telling you, you don't let nobody devalue you, Scorpio. Okay? Nobody can devalue you if you don't allow them to, if you don't devalue yourself. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay? I told you, you got somebody in the fucking gym that's thinking about you all the time, that's eating their Wheaties, that's like, Scorpio, 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 got to get it. Look, they say it's only you in my mind and in my heart. They ain't looking at nobody else. And this is the type of person you want. It's somebody that's gonna do you like that. Not them motherfuckers that's out here acting like you dime a dozen or trying to tell you that shit, and we know damn well that's not the fucking truth, right? So I keep telling you, stop listening to this shit people tell you. You are the Birkin bag, you are the interviewer, you are the club that everybody wants to get. I told you, the motherfucking line is wrapped around the goddamn blocks, Scorpio. So you straighten your motherfucking crown, goddamn it. And you get yourself together. You pull your fucking self together. Because the Spirit is saying the second time around is going to be the time. But you gotta be ready, okay? And you got to remember that these dusters and crescents, they coming. Because they don't want you to be fucking happy. These are the motherfuckers that was telling you the shit that they was telling you to get you to lay down in the bed, to get you to give what you should be holding back from everybody until they prove themselves to you. They trying to get you, trying to say you bargain basement. They can just tell you whatever and get you to do that. So you got to stop letting people do you like that, Scorpio. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. All of y'all in this collective are way more valuable than what you believe, okay? A lot of us don't really truly see ourselves. That's why I say you got to love on you. You have to love on you, because Your light shines brighter than most people's lights. I told you, Spirit be showing me a picture of somebody like when they come out and their light shines, it's so fucking bright to everybody's like, oh my God, when it comes out, it's that fucking bright. So whenever demons and lower beings see shit like that, they always gonna want to try to take it down, because you burning these fucking demons, you letting them know I'm from the fucking light. I'm here to doing what I came here to do, and I'm not gonna let nobody motherfucking stop me. That's the way you gotta be. You can't be listening to nothing nobody say. The more somebody try to come after you, the harder you need to motherfucking go. Okay? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay? We said, I know Kevin. Kevin is in there. Y'all funny. Don't stop, get it, baby. Y'all are cracking me up. That's right. It ain't nobody like Scorpio. Ain't nobody like Scorpio. And once you understand that about your fucking self, it's just like how men say this about women, okay? That we have all the power. And once we truly understand that, we fucking dangerous, because we get it, right? We get it, because it is up to you to set the bar, how high people gotta go. That's why I keep trying to tell you, it is up to you to understand your value, so you don't be letting nobody treat you as bargain basement. I keep telling you, there's this thing I saw on YouTube where the guy is like, if I go to a dealership and the dealer gonna let me have a car for $20,000, why am I gonna offer $30,000, right? And I'm like, motherfucker, you talking about 20? I'm like, I cost $100,000. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, I'm fucking priceless. This is shit you need to be saying in your head. You know how much money you got? You ain't got enough money to afford me. That's the energy you need to be in. And when you in that type of energy, you watch what happens, Scorpio. You watch what the fuck happens. That's what I want you to understand. That's why I'm taking extra time to talk to you, because you gotta stop listening to this shit people say. Okay? The strongest people are always gonna have the worst demons, the worst people, had the worst things said about them and stuff like that, because they trying to chip away at who you truly are, and you can't let them do it. You cannot let them do it. Okay? All right, I love y'all. Love the fuck out of y'all all day long, every day. All right? Love on yourself. Always love the baby. Always put the baby first. Okay? All right, Scorpio, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you at the end of this, it's $50. The information is in the description box below. I take Cash App and PayPal. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. There are also memberships available as well. Go to the subscribe button, click on it, and it will tell you all the information you need to know. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Hang on in there. Like I said, straighten your crown and don't let these people try to tell you that you are less than what you are. Okay? All right, Scorpio. Love you. Hey, good morning, Alec. How you doing? You have a good day as well, Lucretia. Okay, hold on. Okay, you got emotional safety coming in, is what Spirit is telling you. Here, this fell out the deck when I was shuffling. Hold on one second. Okay, this is for Sagittarius, Spirit. Hey, babe, how you doing? Hold on, I need just a second. Hold on, Sagittarius, I'll be right back. Hey, okay, I'm back. I hear you, Infinite Charisma. Thank you for letting me know that. You say you getting a person read? Okay, thank you. Cause look, I go harder and longer when it's a personal reading. That's what y'all don't understand. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all think the live ones be good. Personal ones be at least 40 minutes to an hour at least. Cause I read you. That's why the prices are the way they are. You say you've been trying to become a member, but you having technical difficulties. Okay, you say it's on your end. Okay, because I was like, oh, okay. But thank you for letting me know, though, Alki. I appreciate that. Okay. Because look, let me tell y'all this. You're going to want to become a member because I'm going to start reading live back there. And it's going to be better because the less amount of people it is, the more I can go in because it's less people, so I can get more details, more finite details for y'all when it's like that. And I'm gonna start when it builds up, I'm gonna start going live back there. So I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, this is for Sagittarius spirit. Okay. Ooh, okay, Sagittarius. Ooh, you got some stuff coming on. You got some things coming on, baby. Okay. I see you. Said, hold on. I gotta shuffle all these cards because I want to make sure we starting from scratch with everybody. Some of y'all want to have kids. Spirit is telling you you and your person are both going to be on the same page when it comes to that, okay? So it's not going to be a thing where you want one thing and they want something else. Y'all are going to be on the same page whether you want to have them or you don't, okay? Okay. Oh, is that supposed to be in here? I don't know. Okay, here we go, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let me start out. You got, like I said, emotional safety showing up here. It says you don't have to walk on eggshells, hide your feelings, or second guess yourself. This connection holds you with care. So, like I said, you got somebody coming in that I'm just looking at the umbrella, right? This person's going to cover you, right? Male or female, in all the best ways. Whatever type of support you need or you feel like you've been lacking and you've been missing, Spirit is letting you know that's what this person is going to provide for you, okay? Then we got, look, you got the Three of Pentacles showing up here. You and this person are going to build together. This is not going to be a connection where you having to go it alone or you having to do everything on your own and stuff like that. And I feel like that's why Spirit dropped both of these cards together to show you how this, how this umbrella is covering the both of you. So when you both come into this connection, you're both going to receive the love and the care and the support. And it's not going to be no one-sided shit at all. Okay? All right. Okay. This is for Sagittarius spirit. Okay, Sagittarius. Ooh. All of y'all are getting these beautiful. Look, I'm Sagittarius. I'm Sagittarius stellium, so this is definitely my read. I claim this reading before I even open up my mouth. Okay, so Seven of Wands showing up here. This is talking about you and your person both protecting your energy, right? This is about you claiming your peace, right? Claiming your stability, claiming all the beautiful things about your life and fighting like hell and not letting nobody get in the way of that. But I told you when this person comes, they're going to help you. Both of y'all are going to be defending. It's like you're going to be standing back to back. You're going to have your wand. They're going to have their wand behind you. And ain't nobody going to be able to get between y'all. I keep telling you that's why the Dusty and the Crusty is trying to, get in between you now before you come together, right? Like I said, y'all are going to be building a beautiful connection with each other, okay? It's going to come in out of nowhere with the Knight of Swords. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And then look, there it goes. Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. Leo energy. Everybody is getting this card. This is the strongest card in the deck. It's going to be a lot of happiness, a lot of love. This is soulmate energy. It's about you and your person coming together and this connection being beyond beautiful, beyond happy. Okay? All right. So we got the Three of Swords showing up here. This can talk about heartbreak, breakup, separation with this old person and the fact that you're going to have to choose, right? This person is heartbroken, okay, on either side of the connection. It could be your person, could be your Dusty and Crusty or the other person's, and they're pissed because you walked away, right? You walked away or your person walks away with the Eight of Cups, which is what you're supposed to do because you are both preparing to take the leap of faith with the Fool, right? Let's clarify. 7 of Wands. Some of y'all may be going through something with court. It could be a divorce. It could be a restraining order for some of you because I keep telling y'all, some of y'all, these Dustins and Crusties, I don't like the energy that I get off of them. That's why I tell y'all, please be careful. Don't go nowhere with these people. If you have to see them, do it someplace neutral or with somebody that'll kick their ass if they try to do anything to you. Like I told you, keep the phone calls. If you have to talk to them on the phone, keep it to a minimum. If not, text only. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? Keep it to a minimum, please, because their energy, it's their energy. Their energy is heavy and it feels bad. And when I feel like that, I'm like, I can't do it. Okay, we got Sacred Mirror showing up here. It says, this connection reflects not only your wounds, but your power, your patterns, and your potential. These truths can only rise in the light of real intimacy, right? So I see that they're showing me somebody taking off their clothes. What I told you is mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual intimacy. Okay, it's all of those things, and I feel like one is gonna like gonna chain to the other and chain to the other and chain to the other like that. Okay, so we got infatuation here. It says it feels electric, but remember, it's easy to mistake a new crush for love. Keep your heart in check while you ride the high. Okay, so for some of you, you may have somebody come into your life, Sagittarius, and it may feel like it's love. But that is why the discernment is important, because we have had this happen a lot in this collective, where we've had people come in, we assumed that it was the person, and we off to the fucking races, right? Meanwhile, this person is stabbing us in the back, saying slick shit, doing slick things, in third parties, all these types of things, and we don't even see it because we looking at it from our viewpoint that we don't mean anybody any harm. We want a monogamous relationship. We're going to treat people the best way we can. We're going to give 100%. But just because you think like that, Sagittarius, it does not mean everybody else is the same way. Okay? All right. You are about to step into a cosmic connection, Spirit is telling you. It says this connection transcends time, space, and logic. You've met in other lifetimes and other dimensions. I tell you this all the time. You and this person come into every lifetime together to do it all over together. You evolve together, okay? This is your life partner with the Queen of Coins or King of Coins, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, okay? So this is somebody very prosperous. This is big boss energy, whether it's male or female. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody who got their shit going on, okay? They've worked hard. Some of you, these people have come from nothing and risen up to the level that they're in, okay? And so that's why you got to be on, you got to be about your business too. You got to stand 10 toes down for yourself so you can show up in the right way as well, okay? All right. We got the Judgment cards showing up here. This is Scorpio energy. It is talking about a second chance at love for both you and your person, right? So this is the long-term potential that the second time around, I keep hearing that song. So I think that was that Howard Hewitt, I think, that sings that song. And so it's clarified by commitment issues, all right? It says someone here is afraid to fully commit, whether they admit it or not. Emotional walls are high and avoidance is running the show, all right? Then you got the fucking Dusty and Crusty, right? With the fucking dirty laundry, trying to come in and funk up the place with they nasty fucking drawers, right? We got, oh my God, weather storms showing up here. It says this love has weathered storms. and you're still sailing, that says more than any picture perfect moment could ever. So be working on yourself, Sagittarius. It could very well be your person too, because you mirror, okay? But you need to be making sure you're doing your part so you can show up the right way when the time comes. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? All right, next card we have here is Temperance, okay? This is your energy, right? It is talking about balance. It's talking about soulmate energy. You and this person coming together, there being moderation between the both of you and healing, okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay. All right, I see this. So I see that there are commitment issues showing up with this first card here. But then I do see here y'all are doing the work. So good, Sagittarius. Keep doing it, okay? It said don't give up. Even if you have to take a break for a little bit, please make sure you're going back and doing this, because this is about you at the end of the day. It may start off where you thinking it's about the other person, but it's about you, okay? Pure love, this is the new person we're talking about. We go back and forth because the old person keeps trying to come back into the energy, but right now we are talking about the soulmate, okay? All right, so this old person that you blocked, of course, feels some kind of fucking way, and they are trying to, come back into your energy, because a lot of y'all were in this connection with this person and you were afraid to leave. I think this came up for you the last time I read for you, Sagittarius. And it says you're staying because the unknown feels scarier than the unhappiness you've normalized. So this person is wanting to put you back into that same type of dynamic. They want to put their foot on your neck so you cannot move forward. But you are doing the work on yourself. You and this new person have a mind connection. It is not just physical. It's not just emotional. It's mental, spiritual. It's all of these things, okay? So it's saying mind connection. You could talk for hours and still not run out of things to explore. This connection keeps you intellectually stimulated and mentally nourished, okay? All right. Okay, the last card talks about the likely direction of the relationship. So we got the Nine of Pentacles. Even though this is my Bachelor or Bachelorette card, this is not what this is talking about. Spirit is saying that this connection between the two of you together is going to individually make the both of you strong enough to stand in your power and know your worth with the Nine of Pentacles. And it's gonna be very lucrative as well, because you are going to be each other's good luck charm, okay? You're welcome. Okay, so we got travel partner. You and this person are going to be all over the place together, right? So it says you found someone who travels at your pace. There's harmony in the way you navigate the world together, right? Then we got the High Priestess showing up here, right? So it says some of you might be suppressing your intuition because it fell reversed, right? Secrets, withholding, okay? And this could also talk about you receiving unwanted attention from these old dusties and crusties that you're dealing with, okay? All right. Okay, this old dusty and crusty still throwing shade. They still talking shit about you, gossiping, saying all kinds of stuff, trying to make themselves feel better. We're just going to throw it to the side. And then we have best friend, right? So it says you could spend hours doing nothing together and still call it the best day. Just being together is more than enough. So you and this person are going to, like I said, you're going to be best friends, travel partners, standing in each other's power, knowing, knowing your worth. What else I was going to say? Making a lot of money together. Like I said, each other's blessing, each other's good luck charm. Is going to be a lot of beautiful things about this connection. Okay? All right, let's move on. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Angel? Eyes. Okay, we got, okay. Oh, I see you, Sagittarius. I love this reading. It says the one. It says, I'm the person who can understand you in a way that no one else can. Okay? So I love that. I feel like it's going to go both ways. Okay? Then we have prosperity. It says we're going to be happier, healthier, and wealthier together. See, you can't make it up. Okay? All right. Let's get one more. Okay, it says your honesty and vulnerability scares me and allures me at the same time. Like I told you, you are both gonna amp each other up. You're gonna This person's going to inspire you to be your best self, and you're going to be, you're going to be the same inspiration for them as well. Okay. You got a whole bunch of cards that fell here. First, we got freedom. Okay, I hear George Michael, freedom, gotta give for what you take. That's what I hear. It says healthy space and room to breathe. Okay. Then we got open your heart. It says love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. Self-love. That's what I keep telling y'all. It says love yourself first. Okay. You're going to have to do this in order to be in this energy here of the Nine of Pentacles, because this is about standing in your power and knowing your worth. Okay. And then the last card here, it says guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you at the end of this, it's $50. The information is in the description box below as well. If you want to join the membership, click the join button, and that will give you all the information where the subscribe button normally is. So if you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. I love the hell out of y'all, Sagittarius. You hang in there. I claim this reading. You need to be claiming it as well. Okay? Love y'all. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon. Okay? All right. Okay, where my goats at? Greatest of all time. You felt suffocated? Oh. But yeah, this is going to be somebody, they're going to want their space, and they're going to gladly give you yours, because, it's not going to be, like I said, no unhealthy. That's what I like about this person, They've been in all the unhealthy. I feel like you have as well. And this is about both of y'all learning from that and being able to move on from it. And I feel like, you're gonna inspire each other to do that. And I love that. Okay. Missy. You're so funny. Yeah, we do like the same music, Angel Eyes. Okay. Capricorn. Look at all these pentacles. Always with the pentacles with you. Okay? I'm telling you, I love it. The money, the money. Look at the cards just jumping out of the deck. Then we got King of Swords showing up here. Hold on. I'm trying to shuffle, and Spirit is giving me the cards already. Look, it's flipping again. Okay, hold on. Hang on. Hold on, Spirit. Hold on. Okay. You say you just a wandering wanderer being nosy in the read. I hear you. You said he coming or going again. Oh gosh, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I shuffle all these cards, all these decks. Hold on. You got a whole bunch you got the whole dang reading and jumped out of the dang deck before I get even finished shuffling. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna give you these cards, but I'm still gonna give you the other cards too. Capricorn. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. I'm gonna give you the others. Hold on, it's for Capricorn Spirit. Okay, let's start out with these cards that fell. Okay, like I said, you're about to reap what you've sown in a beautiful way with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, it says there's a King of Swords showing up here. I'm gonna have to clarify this because sometimes the King of Swords means a good thing and sometimes it don't. So hold on. Okay, it's good. It's a divine timing, right? Hold on. Let me get another card. I want to make sure. Because the other one could be divine timing too. Okay, no, it's the old one. Because I hear CC Peniston. They telling me in my head by the song, CC Peniston, you can just go, walk on, keep on. So the one that you walked away from, Capricorn, is trying to come back in divine timing. Hey, Remax, how you doing? Yeah. So that's who this is. They telling you in divine timing this motherfucker gonna come back with they bullshit. Okay. Then we got the Two of Pentacles here. This is about you having to make a choice. Also about you balancing yourself out with this connection. You already got nine pentacles. Capricorn, y'all look, I need a loan. Y'all need to give me some of that money. Okay, then we got the Hermit here, right? Virgo energy, heal. That's what Spirit is telling you. You need to make sure you're healing yourself. Because this is what you gotta understand. All y'all keep asking me about this old dusty and crusty and how you keep this person out of your energy. The more you heal, the more it's messing up, it's breaking up whatever, how can I explain it? Whatever held the two of you together, the more you working on yourself and healing yourself, the more it's breaking it apart. That's why you see this person like flipping out and having boiling points and all this shit, because the more you do that, and when your person, the new person comes in, that's what's going to like tear it up. That's why they're trying to, it's going to break it. Whatever was left between y'all, whatever way they trying to hang on to you energetically, that's what's really going to fuck it up. Because when you step into this new connection with this new person, they're not going to be able, you're going to be so far gone, they're not going to be able to catch you. That's what Spirit is trying to get you to understand, okay? Look, but wait, we ain't talking yet, Missy. Hold on. Okay, so overall energy is temperate. That's just what failed. That's what failed. Listen, let me tell you something. You are gonna get away from this person. I keep telling you this. You are gonna get away from this person, but you have to go through what you have to go through, and you have to learn what you have to learn, sweetheart. Okay? You have to. And I know it sucks. And I know so badly you want to just walk away from this motherfucker forever, but it has to happen in due time. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay? It's certain things that have to play out and have to go down, because you got to realize it ain't just you learning shit. You teaching this other motherfucker some shit too, whether they want to learn it or not. It's certain things that they gotta go through too. Okay? All right, so good morning. How you doing, Joe Ireland? Okay, so we got Temperance showing up here. Okay, Sagittarius energy, again, is talking about balance and healing, right? You are manifesting. You and your person are manifesting each other with the Magician. Spirit is saying you have all the skills, tools, and abilities in order to do that. You got, look, you wishing on a star. I'm wishing on a star. That's what I hear. And so with the star, this is talking about you healing as well. So like I said, you need to be healing as much as you possibly can, because that keeps your vibration high and keeps this motherfucker. There's only so much they can do if you're not the same vibration as them. And I feel like a lot of you are not, because you have walked away from this person, but you still got to heal too. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand, because that's how they keep their hooks in you, by the triggers, right? Because that's what they're trying to do. They're banking on you still have the same triggers, so they can just come in and do whatever the fuck they was doing before, and it's gonna work. Okay? All right. So I already did. If you, Marva, if you looking for Sagittarius reading, I just did it. So you're gonna have to go backwards, baby. Okay, then we got with the star. This is Aquarius energy, right? So it is talking about you being about to get your wish, okay? So with the Page of Swords, you're being watched, of course, by the new and the old person. This can also talk about delays, but you are headed towards stability, marriage, celebration, all of these things, okay? All right. Look, and your Nine of Cups. There's your Nine of Cups, Capricorn. See it? All right, look, and the Six of Wands. Look at this shit. Because I made sure I shuffle these cards, so I have the same cards, you know, to make sure we ain't getting the same cards and stuff. And there they go. Okay, here we go. Because see, you got this. Yep, look, there you go. Possessiveness, okay? This is that old person, that King of fucking Swords there, right? King of Swords. Make it fit, guys. So it says someone here is holding on too tightly and is starting to suffocate the connection. Love should need to cage you to claim you. I feel like you are healing from that, right? You're balancing yourself out from being in a connection with somebody or what you see, who you know, where you going, what you doing, this and that type of shit. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for that. We adults. All right? You are learning conflict resolution, Spirit is telling you, right? So it says, when tension arises, you don't shut down, you lean in. This is why your love keeps evolving. This is what's going to happen with you and this new person, okay? You are learning from what happened with this old person and taking those skills and using them in the new connection with the new person, okay? There's going to be a honeymoon phase between you and this new person. It says this is the beginning, beautiful, euphoric, and full of potential. Let it unfold, but don't ignore the details beneath the romance, okay? All right, and see, shady dealings. Somebody is like, this card reminds me of blood money. That's what I think of when I touch it. It says there's money, influence, or power changing hands in a way that isn't meant to be traced. So it could be somebody trying to use money on you, like in a fucked up way to like manipulate you or to try to blackmail you or try to get somebody to do some shit to you. This could be taken so many negative ways, okay? That's why I don't like this card, okay? So that's why I just wish these people would get some fucking business. That's what I wish, and get the fuck on. See, there you go, toxic talk. I don't know, look, you the first sign, Capricorn, where it's like all this shit, it's like the damn Dusty Crusty was waiting on your fucking reading to come out, because you got all these cards talking about that old fucking person. A whole handful of these bitches talking about them. Okay, you and this new person, of course, are going to start out as miles apart. I told you why, because you got to learn how to, resolve conflicts, have your honeymoon thing, right? You said 369 Capricorns. Are you funny, Angel? You got to learn how to do all these things so you can be ready, right? Look, you got the new person. All right, that's clarifying this tower. There's a tower moment that's about to happen. Scorpio energy. All right, a change in a long-term connection or a long-term situation, not a connection, but a long-term situation. So the person you blocked is coming back, and then you got this new person, different worlds, different races, different backgrounds, okay? That's coming into your life, okay? But I keep telling you, the good thing about this person showing up is that they're going to be putting their foot in this person's ass and not letting them do whatever the fuck it was they was doing before, okay? Because this person is like a fucking bully, whoever this is. Whoever this is that you blocked, look at them. Look at them. Bully. Okay. Yeah, see? Situationship. They got the fucking audacity to want to try to put you back in that stuff. Okay, we moving on from that, because I'm not even going to spend no damn time on their asses. Okay, yeah. Wanting to battle of egos. No more of that. Okay, you're stepping into a connection where there's going to be mutual growth. All right? You and this person may be from different worlds, but you're going to work together with each other to bring out the best in each other and to, like I said, amplify each other in a beautiful way. Okay? Here we go. Two of Swords. This is what's blocking the connection, is what Spirit is saying. The Two of Swords. So this is talking about not paying attention to the red flags, pulling your head out of the sand, right? This could, look, it's being clarified by make a move. So when the time is right, you're going to need to make a move. Your person's going to need to make one as well. Then this old person trying to block shit. You got almost every fucking dusty, crusty card, Capricorn, coming out here. Okay. This is what's blocking it too. Your person, I feel like, is working on whatever their addictions are, whatever's holding them back. You could be doing this as well with the Sober Life card. It says, with no distractions or substances to blur the view, what's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are possible. Okay? So your person, I feel like that's what's taking so long, is because this person realizes that you deserve the best, and they're doing what they need to do to make sure that they show up that way when it's time for them to make the move. They are preparing themselves while all this is going on. Okay? Then we got the likely direction of the relationship. We got the Five of Swords here. This is not talking about mind games and all this shit. This is talking about winning at all costs. This person is going to dig down, okay, lock in with you, and Come hell or high water, y'all gonna make it through what you need to make it through. And this is this is the attitude that you both need to have in order to make this connection work, okay? Because like I told you, it's gonna be people and things trying to pull y'all apart. Okay, it says undefined. All right, it says you're sharing energy, time, and maybe even intimacy, but no one's naming what this is. If you feel uncertain, it's because the foundation is unclear. Okay, but it's gonna be like that at first, but you hang in there and you're gonna see this person is they're gonna let you know everything. All right, then you got the old dusty crusty that you cancel, still trying to do some shit. Okay, this card's got double meaning. So the mind games and the backstabbing and all this shit, I hear it smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers right here is because of this card. Okay, all right. You said the power of angel eyes compels you to heal mofo. You be cracking me up. You say 369 Capricorn is mine. Then we got our best friend showing up here. It says you can spend hours doing nothing together and still call it the best day. Just being together is more than enough. Like I said, you and this person, it's gonna start out like this. You and this person, like I said, it's just gonna escalate from here. It's gonna go to best friend on into what it is that you're wanting to have with your person. Okay? But Spirit is telling you, you're gonna have to love yourself. This old person, fading feelings that you don't want no more. Memories like the corners of my mind. Okay? This person will not accept that the two of you just don't match, right? But you're going to be on new adventures. You're going to be traveling with this new person. You ain't going to be giving a fuck about this old person. Okay, let's get these messages. Okay, here goes the one. It says, I'm the person who can understand you in a way that no one else can. Okay? It's like that. And that's the way it is. Okay, we got unworthy. It says, our love will be the greatest love you've ever known. Do you have doubts about your worthiness to receive this love? Your person is asking you the hard questions. Do you know the answer? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that I've been showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? It's weird, it's funny. You said as we practice in our darts. So we got, I never believed in soulmates. Then I met you, okay? And then we got, since I met you, I have more energy to push towards my goals, okay? All right, let's get this oracle card. Okay, we got fearless love, okay? It says a courageous leap into the unknown, okay? And then we have magnetism. It says there's a gravitational pull towards each other. That's good. I love it. All right, Capricorn, greatest of all time. That was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Look at how that Dusty and Krusty came up in this reading. You didn't have this many cards for your fucking read, your part of the read. This was your reading, Capricorn, okay? And this was your Dusty Krusty. This is how many times I had to block this motherfucker from your energy. Okay, they was waiting. They was sitting and waiting. Okay, if you want me to read you at the end of this, it's $50. The information is in the description box below. If you want to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, good weekend. If you want a membership, that information is, you click the join button where the subscribe button is, and that'll give you all that information. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, good weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Love y'all. Greatest of all time, always. Whoever that person is, they fucking relentless. Whew. Okay. Hold on. Aquarius, my aqua babies. It's that time again. Ooh. Spell check. You're welcome, Angel. Angel Eyes. Yeah, that's right. I forgot we both Aquarius rising. I forgot about that, Angel Eyes. All right, my Aquarians. How y'all doing? Love y'all as always. My baby weirdos. I love you, fellow weirdo. One weirdo to the other. Love you. You said just tell you to throw everything away. Oh my gosh. I hope y'all are doing well. The love is loving for y'all today. We gotta shuffle these cards and I'll be ready. 1 second. You're so funny. Listen. Hey Karen, how you doing? That's right, special A's. The age of Aquarius. Aquarius. I forgot I could be singing to y'all, right? Aquarius. Hey Marty Gray, how you doing? Okay, here we go. It never rains in Southern California. I see you when I get there. They playing that. They pull that one out of nowhere when you talk about California. Okay, here we go. You say tell you to throw the cappy away too, because you say you're about to. Oh gosh. I'm laughing. I'm laughing. I'm out here hanging out with y'all, having a good time as always. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you today. Okay? Okay, here we go. Like you said, special A's. My aqua babies. Ooh, they throwing them out. They throwing the cards out. Okay, liking what I see. Okay, Aquarius. Ooh. Okay, I claim it. I'm claiming it because you know I'm rising. I'm claiming it. Okay, here we go. Overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So look, we coming out swinging, baby. Good luck, destiny, fortune, all of these things. Beautiful things heading your way, Aquarius. Underneath is, look, King of Cups. Love, love, love. Somebody with a lot of love to give you, boo-boo. Okay? They balanced. They coming in right. And they coming in with this damn cup of love. That's what I'm talking about, okay? All right. Then we got the Queen of Swords here. This is air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is talking about the hurt and the pain that y'all are hanging on to, Aquarius, because this is your energy. So you're going to have to get rid of whatever this is, okay? This is about you, sweetheart. I want y'all to be happy. I want you to be well fed. I want you to have an amazing life. But you're going to have to heal a lot of this inner stuff. Because look again. Your person is coming. Look, they showed up as a king. Now they showing up as a Knight of Cups. They're coming with the cup in the air. They heart on their damn sleeve. They're going to just take the cards and just throw them all out on the table and be like, baby, okay, male or female, baby, I want to be with you. It's like that. And that's the way it is, okay? All right, then you got this other motherfucker, missed opportunity, okay? They gonna pretend like they gonna come and tell you the fucking truth and want to communicate and all that, but you know it's lies, okay? It's the lies they tell. Hold on. You getting similar cards as Capricorn. Some of y'all may have Capricorn placements. Okay. Here go the motherfucker that you blocked. We just gonna throw that shit over there. I ain't gonna even focus on that card. Okay, it's a blessing. If you got blocked by this person, let me say this because it's about you. If you got blocked by this person, God did you a damn favor. Okay, because you are above that. Okay? All right. Your person, or this could be you, could be both of y'all, because you mirror. You're working on yourself, sober life, getting rid of addictions, you know, stepping into your highest version of yourselves with the sober life card. Okay? Both of you are going to be learning conflict resolution, because when you go into this connection, I told you, you are going to be seeing eye to eye and doing what you need to do to attack the problem and not each other. Okay? You're going to understand that and realize that, right? You said, Gemini love, you got a Capricorn trying to come in. Okay. All right. Then you got mutual effort showing up here. You and this person are gonna put in a mutual effort, because you both gonna be, you know, sober, really and truly seeing things for what it is, right? With the sober life card. Okay. Okay, then we got the Seven of Wands here is reversed, okay? So it says relent, backing down. So, right, it's talking about avoiding conflict, compromise, all right? This is what you and your person going to be doing, not trying to fight each other like you did with these old people, right? You've learned from the error of your ways. I feel like this is a complement to the conflict resolution. It's going to be about both of you working together to find a solution with each other, you know, with each other, okay? Okay, so the first card here talks about long-term potential, Aquarius. We got the Page of Cups showing up here. This is a love offer, right? For some of you, it's going to come along with an apology. It could be the dusty, crusty trying to apologize to you, or for some of you that had a false start with your soulmate, this could be them wanting to come back and make amends, okay? Because they know they fucked up. If it is your soulmate, they know, and they're fucking ashamed, okay? All right. Okay, you're stepping into comfortability with this new person, right? So it's about you and this person being able to be authentically yourselves, okay? Yeah, and then you got this old person. You know, both of you went through relationships where there was jealous control, somebody trying to be possessive of you, not wanting you to move forward, doing all this shit, right? But I told you, you're going to be able to relax in this connection because both of you, I feel like, were misunderstood. And so now, you know, all of this is over with. I'm just throwing these cards to the side because we're not even finna fucking deal with this bullshit with this old person. Okay, so the next card talks about what is blocking the connection. We got the High Priestess here. Some of y'all may not be listening to your intuition, okay? With the High Priestess. Hold on. Okay, and the passion is blocked too. Okay, just because you went through this shit with this motherfucker here, you got to make a comeback, Aquarius. That's what Spirit is telling you, because we not worrying about this person, right? We know that it's over. Sometimes you try to hang on to stuff because you're doing that, trying to remember what the other person did to you so you don't have to go through it again. But Spirit is telling you, live your life, live and learn. Understand that what happened with this person happened. You are intelligent enough to know that when this motherfucker come back, the answer is no, right? You already know that. You say it every day. You say it every day in here, right? When we read and in the other readings, because y'all tell me in the chat. I mean, not in the chat, in the comments, right? So this is about you understanding that you can open yourself up to new people, and even if this other person comes back, you're not gonna be fucking with this person. You know better. Oh, you say your soulmate effed up? Oh, okay. So look, they ashamed, Angel Eyes. They like, they're ashamed, but they coming back. Okay, then we got chosen family showing up here. It says you've created your own definition of family, and this love feels like home in every way that matters. So this connection, you know, like I said, for some of you, this is on the bottom of the deck. You've had all this family pressure. You might have had fucked up relationships with your family, but you're about to get your real family. This is your soul family that's coming in. It's not just your lover, your soulmate. It's other people that are coming in as well, okay? All right. Then we got the Fool. This is the likely direction of the relationship. You and this person, I keep hearing, live your life, live your life. So Spirit is telling you, live your life. Don't be waiting on nobody. The person is going to show up when it's time for them to show up, okay? With the Fool, you and this person are going to be ready to take the leap of faith when the time comes. That's the importance of you getting yourself together, right? And when y'all take this leap of faith, going viral. So it says, visibility is off the charts and the energy is contagious. This moment has reached reactions and recognition. Look, you and this person are going to be on the same damn page. It says you want the same thing. You're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically. Okay? Look, weather storm. Look, you getting all the look at this, Aquarius. Look at this shit. I claim this. I am Aquarius rising, and I claim this message. Okay, so you got weathered storms showing up here too. It says, this love has weathered storms and you're still sailing. That says more than any picture perfect moment could have. Because I told you, it's not the good times that make the relationship. It's not just the good times. It's when the shit blow up, when shit hits the fan, how you run and you deal with it, how you batten down the hatches, how you're there for each other, and you just move forward together as a team, and you're determined to work it out and do the things you need to do, right? Okay, then we got this old motherfucker, third party, because you got to make this choice, okay? Your person could have to make a choice as well. Because I told you, for some of y'all, your person is in a fucking soulmate connection too. Okay, call it what it is. Let's get these messages. You said you ain't going backwards, Cinderella. You said, hell no. I said, hell no. Like Oprah Winfrey from The Color Purple. Hell no. Oh, wait. Why am I giving y'all this card? I don't know why. Spirit had me, but look, plot twist. I'm supposed to be getting the message from your person, and they had me pull this other card. It says, new info just dropped and it's juicy. Suddenly the dots connect and the real story is showing up. So it must be some shit that's about to pop out, some information that's about to come to light that you may not have known before is about to happen. I feel like that's why that card fell out, okay? So we got lessons showing up here. Your person is saying, there are still lessons I have to learn before I can be ready to be with you, okay? Let me get another one. Okay, intuition. Trust your intuition, for it knows the way to me. When you listen closely, love's whispers become clear, okay? Because I told you your intuition is going to guide you towards your person. It knows how to get there. Okay, I have so much passion and desire for you, it drives me mad, okay? I never believed in soulmates, but then I met you, okay? All right, let's get the oracle. Ooh. What you hear, Angel Eyes, Lady Marmalade? Hey, sister soul, sister soul, sister soul, sister. Natural evolution. It says, let the situation unfold naturally, okay? Hello, hey, Joe. You want to give it a go? We got falling in love, right? It says, sudden feelings that this is the one, okay? And then we got here, could it be I'm falling in love? Divine timing, a serendipitous event, all right? Don't you hear? Hello, hey Joe, you want to give it a go? Okay, so Aquarius, don't be listening to that bullshit people tell you. You know you the flyest kid on the block because you the weirdest kid on the block. That's what makes you the flyest kid on the block. So let your freak flag fly, baby. Love yourself even more because you fucking weird. You're special, okay? You are special. SPECIAL. You are special, okay? Know that. Don't let nobody try to tell you something different, okay? Because this person right here, they fucking know you special. They know it, and they coming to get you. They are coming to get you, all right? That was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below if you want me to read you at the end of this. The information is in the description box below. I also have memberships. Please click on the subscribe button or where the subscribe button would be, and that you'll have the information for that. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. I love you, Aquarius. I fucks with you the long way, all day, every day. And like I said, don't let nobody tell you who you are. You tell them who the fuck you are, okay? And like I said, if they tell you some shit you don't want to hear, just walk away and leave it alone. Leave their asses alone. Your absence is the best thing, okay? Because then you don't have to deal with their bullshit. Because it's not about them. It's about you, okay? Love you, Marty. You welcome. You welcome, Lisa. Cinderella. Hold on. Let me get it together. Okay, Pisces, my fishies, my school of fish. I hope y'all are doing well. Two fish, one swimming upstream. I'm gonna give you some different stuff today. Hey, Sherry, you're welcome. All right. Okay, let's go. Okay, Pisces, look, they say I'm coming. I am coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. That's your person. Your person talking to you, baby. They say, hold on. They say might be moving slow, but they gonna get there when, look, like I said, you want them to move slow. Cause that's the shit that's gonna last. Cause them fucking players with that goddamn King of Wands, Knight of Wands energy, don't nobody got no time for that bullshit. Okay? You know what I hear? 2 minute brother. I'm talking about the players, not your person. Oh my God. Hey Ben, how you doing? I'm good. Glad you're here. Oh my God. All right. Let's see. All right. This is for Pisces spirit. Okay. Okay, Pisces. I see you, Pisces. Look, I ain't got no damn Pisces in my chart, but I'm claiming this motherfucking room too. I'm claiming them all. If they good, they mine. Hold on. I'm trying to shuffle these cards. The song selection is serious in here tonight. Okay, Pisces, you're coming out swinging. I love it. You already had your person tell you, hold on, they coming, right? They say, hold on, they coming. Okay, here we go. Lovers, Gemini energy. Love it. You and this person gonna match each other's fly mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Look at how y'all looking at each other. There is nobody else but the two of you. Okay? And then look, see that moon there? Secret lovers. Yeah, that's what we are. Spirit showing you. You're hiding, right? We got a 10 of Wands here. Okay? This could be talking about the burdens that you both carry or this connection like you waiting on it to come or wanting it to come and stuff like that could feel burdensome. But I feel like this is talking about burdens that you carry around on the regular that you need to deal with. Because I hear, bag lady, you gonna miss your bus. You know how it goes. You can't hurry up. You got too much stuff. Knight of Swords. This connection is gonna come in out of nowhere, and neither one of you see it coming with this moon. Okay. Ace of Cups underneath here. Look at the fire on this card. This is telling me the passion. This is gonna be overflowing with the love, and then all this fire, the damn passion, Pisces. I love it. Okay. Look, you got the fucking Two of Cups too. Look at this shit, Pisces. Look, strong connection, mutual trust. You got the Lovers and the damn Two of Cups. You got both of the damn cards. Okay. And then there's the Three of Cups. Soulmate card again. All of those were soulmate. The Lovers is a soulmate card. Two of Cups is a soulmate card. And this one, the Three of Cups, is soulmate card. This is talking about this person being your friend. You're my best friend. And then there's the Page of Cups. This is the love offer. It's Pisces energy. It comes along with an apology. For some of y'all, it is talking about your person where you had a false start with your soulmate. That's not for everybody. For others of you where that didn't happen, this is the dusty and crusty, okay? But this new person is coming in. They not fucking around, Pisces, with the Hierophant energy here, Taurus energy. They want to get booed up. They want to marry you, honey. Okay, going to the chapel. You say they need to say too slow. They need to go. They need to gallop. They need to gallop. Okay, so y'all lost your identities in these old relationships because you were with these people for the wrong reason. Spirit is saying that's what's clarifying the Lovers. Okay. All right, but then you got this old person, this person that you were with for the wrong reasons, trying to come back and scam you again. So it's the test to see if you've learned, right? You are stepping into this connection with this new person. Core values here. It says you may differ in details, but you agree on the non-negotiables. You don't have to reroute your values or override your instincts for them. You can be who the hell you want to be in this relationship with this new person. It says someone unexpected could soon shift your perspective on love. You're not done discovering what your heart is capable of. All right, you gonna be on point and together and see eye to eye where it matters. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. All right. First card here. It says long-term potential. We got the Four of Cups showing up here. Let's see why this is showing up. Okay. The old dusty and crusty, open relationship, still trying to draw you into that old shit, still on that old bullshit, still trying to battle, right? With the battle of egos here, this person is trying. Look, they are trying their best to shove you back in the fucking whatever hole they had you in before. Okay, but you are now stepping into a new dynamic where it's going to be chosen family, people that truly have your back, people that you can trust. And ain't nobody thinking about this fucking dusty, crusty, and they fucking third party relationships. Because I keep telling you, some of these people burning, and they out here trying to give other people STDs or STIs. That's why I tell y'all, you need to be watching who you're messing around with. Because if this person feels like that they can dematize you or pematize you, they will do it again. But you got to beware, because some of these people got shit going on. But I know y'all know better. This is for the new people that step in here. I'm telling that too. Okay. They coming back to chase the clout. Okay. It says they're addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlight's the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline. So this person is willing to use whoever they got to use and do whatever they got to do in order to get attention, because that's what chasing clout is about, fucking attention, right? Somebody who loves some fucking attention. Okay. And that's what's up with this person. You say you're looking so forward for the new person. Your soulmate, the old person, won't dare come back. She knows. I know all the bridges she burnt with me. I hear you. You said herpes and syphilis are running rampant everywhere. Oh, I heard. That's what I'm saying. The gift that keep on giving, they say it's shit you can't get rid of. That's why I'm like, oh no. So y'all sneaky linking and doing that stuff, please be careful. Please be careful, because these days you playing with your life, and then if you get some of this shit, you can't get rid of it no more, right? Some of it ain't all, but it's some of it, okay? So we got the world showing up here for what's blocking the connection. So this, you got to overcome certain personal challenges, Pisces. This is about you, closing out old cycles so you can open up these new doors and opportunities for yourself, okay? And this new digital love, I hear computer love, I hear Roger and Zap, okay? So you and this person going to be loving the new person over the computer. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I read for the twin flame. So yes, that's what we talking about. The Dusty and Crusty is the twin flame. Okay, fantasy. It says, are you falling for them or for the story you've written in your mind about how this could be? Okay, I feel like that's what was going on in the past while you were dealing with the certain people that you were dealing with, right? Yeah, they still fighting, want to come back and fight, right? Win at all costs. And with the curated image card, they're pretending to be something that we know that they're not, okay? All right. Okay, last card here, Pisces, says the likely direction of the relationship, the world, it says judgment, right? So, it said the world and judgment. So this is you got the world and judgment. So it's talking about a fresh new start, a fresh new beginning, which we're talking about that anyway. Judgment is talking about a second chance, okay? All right. Okay, we got undefined showing up here, right? So it says you're sharing energy, time, and maybe even intimacy, but no one's naming what this is. If you feel uncertain, it's because the foundation is unclear. Okay. See? Everybody in this collective, you got motherfuckers that are envious of you. They want to take what you have. They don't want you to be happy. I don't know what it is with these damn people trying to fucking latch on and just don't want to let shit go. I'm like, ain't there somebody else out there you can fucking terrorize? Why you just won't leave it alone? I just don't understand. See, because a lot of y'all, it took a long time for y'all to leave these motherfuckers, okay? And they numbing out. They thought you wasn't never gonna leave with this afraid to leave card, and now they're crashing out, numbing out all these things because you don't want anything to do with them anymore. But you moving on. You ain't worrying about that bullshit. Look, see, you got your best friend coming. You're my best friend. It says you could spend hours doing nothing together and still call it the best day. Just being together is more than enough, okay? Okay, here we go. Hold on. Computer love. Okay, so it says, I want you to be happy, even if that means being without me. Like I told you, that's how you know this person really loves you. You are the only one who gets me without saying anything, okay? Like I told you, ain't gonna be no lying. This person ain't gonna be able to lie to you. You ain't gonna be able to lie to them because you gonna see the minute they say some shit, you be like, I know exactly, I know you lying. Okay, so baggage. It says, are you truly healed enough for me to walk into your life today? And if the answer is no, let me say it again. Are you truly healed enough for me to walk into your life today? And if the answer is no, what you got to do. You got to put your nose to the grindstone and keep walking, keep working, right? And then we got lost. It says, I've been looking for you and all the wrong people. Y'all both been doing this, right? We all been doing this. We looking for our person, but going the wrong way, going the long way, taking the long cut instead of the shortcut, right? Okay, then we got freedom. There you go, George Michael. Freedom, you got to give for what you take. It says healthy space and a room to breathe. Okay, that's what this connection is going to be. Then we have signs and clues, right? It says the universe is talking to you. All right? Okay, Pisces, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, link in the description box below. If you want me to read you at the end of this, the information is in the description box below. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. And then there are also memberships if you're interested in that. The information is in the chat, or you can click on the subscribe, where the subscribe button is supposed to be, and say join. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for being here, Pisces. Keep swimming. Please do not give up. Your person is coming. Like I said, they came out swinging in this reading. But then you also got that dusty and crusty too. But you know what to do when it comes to them. Okay, Pisces, love y'all. Like I said, keep moving. Don't give up. Okay, it's time for my toasted marshmallows. Where my Rams? Where my Aries? I hear you can just go. Walk on. Keep on. You're welcome, Ben. Thank you for being here. You can just go. Walk on. Keep on. That's what I hear. So you kicking somebody off in the ass, Aries. Somebody. I guess Dusty and Crusty or whatever. Because that's what I hear. So that song is for you too. Okay. You're welcome, Angel Eyes. Thank you for being here. Okay. Hold on. You're welcome, Jade. You got all them signs like James, Angel Eyes. You got all them signs like James. Okay. Whew. You funny. You are funny, Karen. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, Aries. You got a tower moment coming. Some of y'all got Scorpio in your fucking chart and you dealing with a Scorpio with the tower card, okay? We also have Secret Admirer and we got marriage vows that fell out of the deck. This is just by me shuffling. This is not even your reading yet. Okay, so Secret Admirer, it says, and then I hear secret lovers. Yeah, that's what we are. I hear that when I don't know why I hear that, but that's what's coming too. It says there's someone in your orbit who's totally into you, but they haven't found the nerve to make a move yet. And then the marriage vows card, which says forever isn't a fantasy here, it's a shared choice. Marriage is either present, predicted, or deeply desired. So both you and your person want to go into the chapel and we're going to get married. That's what I hear. Go into the chapel of love. That's right here. Okay. All right. High Priestess is the overall, yes, James Timmons, yes, that's what I'm talking about. So it says the High Priestess, right? Pisces energy, okay? Some of y'all got Pisces. You might be on the cusp, or you could have, you could just have you could just have placements. Some of y'all, like I told you, there's a lot of people in here who are zodiac mutts, okay? So you're either on the cusp or you got it in your chart, okay? This is talking about listening to your intuition. Then we got the Five of Cups showing up here. This can talk about heartbreak, breakup, separation, crying over spilled milk. This, I feel like it's talking about that old Dusty and Crusty, right? The who wants the old thing back. That's what I hear. Then we got the Hangman. Look at all this Pisces. All this Pisces in this dang reading. Because this Pisces in here, I to pull your cards. This Pisces is the third Pisces card coming on here, right? You said he the same birthday as the old person except 1 year. Oh my God. But see, that go to show you one can be good and one could be one could be good and one could be not good. And they both the same damn sign and similar birthdays. You see? It's the person. It's not the fucking sign of the birthday. Okay, so either you walking away from people, okay, things that no longer serve you, looking at things from a different perspective, or you need to, is what Spirit is saying, okay? You got somebody here who feels like they had a missed opportunity. It could be both of y'all feeling this way, Aries, you and your person, or this just could be talking about the Dusties and Crusties, right? Because they staring at this new cup, right? And they not even paying attention to the 3. So could be, again, as I said, somebody had all these fucking chances and they shit all over every chance they had. And now they fucking sweating because they got one fucking chance left, they feel like, when really they don't have no chances left. But this is what they telling themselves in their mind, that they got one chance left and they're going to have to try to make this shit work. They're going to have to try to make it go. Okay? All right. So, that's right. Walk on by. Foolish pride. So we got the world here, which is talking about closing out old cycles, opening up new doors and opportunities for yourself, overcoming personal challenges is what I feel like both of y'all are going through. But this, y'all people, y'all exes are in these motherfucking these 4s. They hanging on. They don't want to let go. They possessive as fuck. They think you are their property, right? But meanwhile, you standing your ground, and you keeping people out of your energy. You're fighting to keep people out of your energy. You're standing up for yourself, and I love that. Okay, you said tell them, yeah, poke them, and that's right. Get them, ancestors. See, these old people, they cheating, doing all this shit. So look, if you had somebody cheat on you, Aries, or cross watch, or whoever cross watching for Aries. It could be both of y'all that has somebody cheat on you. You need to get this. You need to heal this. Get it out of your energy, okay? Because it keeps showing up, okay? Okay, you and this person coming together you're going to be on the same page, right? That's what's happening. You and this person have to align, okay, energetically. It says you want the same thing. You're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically, right? That's right. You don't own me. You playing it. Look, you got the good music being played too. So it says domestic bliss here. It says there's beauty in the ordinary. Somebody got a fucking sleeve, okay? You see the arm? Somebody got a goddamn sleeve on this arm. This not going to be it for everybody, but this is what I'm pulling, okay? All right, so it says there's beauty in the ordinary when it's with the right person. Folding laundry. I hear it. I want to fold clothes with you. I want to make you feel good. J. Cole. It says making coffee or doing nothing at all. It all feels like home. You and this person, I told you it's going to freak you out because it's going to be like, you meet this person and the two of y'all are gonna fit together like a fucking hand in a glove, and it's gonna mess your head up because you tried to have this with so many different people, and the one time you don't give a fuck about it, you just like whatever you throw it out the door, here it comes. And then we got, look, trusted friends. So you and this person, you my best friend. All of these things sum up you and your person. I claim this goddamn reading. I ain't got no Aries in my chart, but I claim this dang reading. I claim it. I claim it by osmosis. Okay? Okay, so look, first card, it says long-term potential. Knight of Cups. Water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This card is talking about the love offer. Heart on the sleeve, right? Laying all the cards out on the table, being honest, totally honest about how you feel, and your person being that same way about you, okay? Soulmate bond. You getting all these cards, Ariel. Oh my God, I love this. Everybody getting all these good reads. I love it. It says when you know, you just know. This soulmate connection is deep and real. It's that no explanation needed kind of love, okay? You said any sleeve for cat. I don't remember what fell. I don't know what called me. Spirit showed me that. I don't know. I would have to go back. You have to go back and look at those cards. We got healthy habits showing up here. It says your shared commitment to a healthier life amplifies your connection. This is an upgrade for the body, mind, and spirit. Okay? All right. Okay, that old person, here they come with that fucking situationship bullshit, but I'm just throwing it to the side because nobody's paying attention to that bullshit no more. We don't, why we want a half-eaten fucking sandwich when we can have a whole goddamn foot long, okay? Get your mind out the gutter, Aries. Okay, we got burning bridges here. Okay, see, Spirit's talking about foot longs, so your person is packing. Whoever you with, That person is packing. Okay? All right, we got burn or the cross watcher is packing. Call it what you want. Burning bridges. It says it's not about closure, it's about cutting ties. Whatever connection existed, it's been torched beyond repair. Okay? All right. You said all the signs resonate with you. Yeah, they say. They say like 9 out of 12 should resonate with you. Because in Vedic and in the tropical, because like I told you, there's signs that I'm not in tropical, but in Vedic, I'm the other thing. And when I listen to those, they resonate with me too. Okay, so the second card, this talks about what's blocking the connection, the hurt, the pain, wounded warrior. Both of you are wounded warriors. You've been through a lot. I know it's a lot. I know it sucks to have to heal some shit somebody else did to you, but you got to do that, Aries, if you want to move on, right? Because this is about getting out of that bad sex era. Because you know how you get into stuff with people and you don't get along, and in the end you just be like, and you be asking yourself, how the fuck was I ever dealing with this person, right? So you're stepping into comfortability with a new person. So this is talking about you being your authentic self, your person being their authentic self as well, right? But see, this card fell upside down. I told you, ain't gonna be no bad sex between you and this new person, Aries, okay? This is about you healing yourself so that you can have a clean slate. Your person can have a clean slate. And like I said, you can step into this connection and be authentically yourselves, right? We got real receipts showing up here. So for some of you, that's talking about that old person coming back and y'all chasing that motherfucker away with the real receipts. Okay? Okay, so yeah, see, we got family pressure, growing apart. So, y'all have grown apart from these people. They still trying. Here's the family pressure. It could have been when you were in a connection with these older people, these Dusties and Crusties, there was a lot of outside pressure because you may have told your family certain things, or the ex, their family could have just been somebody who was very intrusive and was always in your business. Okay? All right. When it comes to the direction of the relationship, the likely direction of the relationship. I don't know why I'm getting tongue-tied. Maybe a person gonna get tongue-tied. It says Page of Cups. Okay, this is again Pisces. I told you Pisces done showed it like 3 times. So it says with the Page of Cups, this is talking about the love offer. I told you again, for some of y'all, you had some kind of false start with your soulmate, but for most of you, it is talking about a love offer, or it could be talking about that Dusty and Crusty coming back. See, the person that lives a double life, you know who that is. Okay, then we got the power dynamic card here, right? It's the end. That's right. That's right. Even though somebody else does something, that's what I always say. You have to take 100% responsibility for what goes on with you, right? Exactly. So, with the power dynamic card reversed, this is about, this old person here trying to come back and you killing this dynamic by letting them know you're not dealing with their ass anymore, because you're going to be in this connection, this new connection with your person where there's going to be emotional safety on both sides. Okay? All right, let's get a message from your person. Okay, we got mistaken showing up here. It says, I'm not the person who is in your life right now. Have you mistaken the wrong person for your soulmate, Aries? So some of y'all could be messing around with people you think is your soulmate and it ain't. If you messing around with somebody, your soulmate is telling you it's not them. Okay, we've got, I thought this was just lust, but I was not used to love flowing through me like this. Okay? I told you they want that foot long. $5 foot long. Okay, I don't know what this niggas give me. Oh my God. Okay. It says, you are my lucky charm. Since I met you, I've manifested a hustle. I don't know why Spirits give me that song. Oh my God. So your person's telling you that you have been their good luck charm, and because of you, they've manifested a lot of different things. Oh my God. Woo. Like I said, women, they packing. They packing. Oh, my mind been in the gutter. The whole live has been in the gutter. Missy, you cracking me up. Okay, we got manifesting the one. It says very soon your true love will arise. So you better get it together. Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Get it right. Get it right. Get this right here. And then we got honest communication. It says expect a heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, when your person comes in, because I showed you, right? Knight of Cups. They coming in and laying it all out there with that $5 foot long. Okay, let's move on. Okay, Aries, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, link in the description box below. If you want me to read you at the end of this, in the description box below. If you want to hang out with us, please do so. If not, thank you for being here for the time that you were. And there are also memberships. If you want to check where the subscribe button is, it'll give you all the information. Okay, love y'all. Aries, my toasted marshmallows. Hang on in there. Ooh, you got some stuff coming, baby. Like I said, I claim that down, Reed. I ain't got a lick of down Aries in my chart, but I claim it. Okay. Oh, Lord. When you're a Scorpio, your mind is always in the damn gutter. Uh-oh. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. Where you at, Taurus? Where my hoochies at? Hey, Melody, you just missed it. You late. You just missed it. You gotta go back and watch it, though. It was funny. It was funny. I laughed through the whole reading. It was funny. Go back. I'm glad to see you here, though. Oh, Lord. Hold on. That's right. On the hoochies. On to the hoochies. Hello, hoochies. Love y'all. We gon' look. I'm about to pull the cards, and we gonna see who playing in your face this week. We gonna see. Hold on. I like this. Aries had a good reading. They had a really nice reading. Go back, Melody. Go back. I'm still laughing at that fucking reading. I hear it again. I hear it again, Taurus. So it's for you too. You can just go, walk on, keep on. That's what I hear CC Tennessee. So you telling the Dusty Grace to get the fuck on. See, look, Five of Swords. You willing to, you gonna win at all costs. You gonna do whatever you gotta do. You gonna do whatever you gotta do. That shit is cracking me up. Okay, look, Taurus. Ten of Pentacles, money, love, legacy, the whole nine, y'all. You got some stuff coming. Hold on. This is for Taurus spirit. They throwing these cards at me. Spirit is like, come on, let's go. They ready. They ready to give me the business. Tell me what is going on with Taurus. Let's get all in Taurus's business and see what is going on. Okay, Taurus. Your overall energy is the Seven of Wands. So you standing your ground, you fighting back, you not letting motherfuckers do whatever. Okay? You giving them the horns, right? Like I say, you fuck with the bull, you get the horns. You giving them the horns, but Spirit is telling you gotta stop rushing things. You have to stop rushing. You need this time to focus on yourself, okay? You need to guard your peace, guard your energy, and be careful about who you allow in your energy while you are healing yourself, okay? Queen of Pentacles showing up here. Earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart towards Virgo Capricorn. This is your life partner. You're both going to see each other the same way. There's going to be a lot of stability, a lot of just groundedness, a lot of all the beautiful things, like I said, a lot of slowness, but it's good. I told you at times you may feel, oh, I hear the word healthy, but you may also feel bored because there ain't gonna be no fucking drama. And a lot of y'all are used to fucking drama. Spirit is telling you it's gonna be unspoken feelings at first, okay? But you gotta, that's good because you gotta slow down, okay? Because you're going too fucking fast. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. That's what Spirit is telling you, okay? This person's coming in with a lot of communication. They're gonna be honest, okay, with you. All right, no more lies. This person is planning, because this card can talk about lies and deception and all this stuff, but it can also talk about planning. Like this person is planning what they need to do to say what they need to say the right way, all of these things, okay? All right. $5 foot long. Hold on. If you don't know, you want to know what I'm talking about, you got to go watch the Aries reading. Let's talk about the Aries reading. Okay. So it says opposites align. Opposites align. It says they bring what you lack and you offer what they need. This is the beautiful alchemy of complementary energy. So yin to the yang to the yin, okay? But like I said, you're worth this person taking their time with you, Taurus, because they're going to do that. That's why I'm telling you to slow down, okay? Because you don't need to be rushing this. I want you to savor this and truly enjoy it because it's what you deserve, okay? This is going to be a do-over. You and this person are going to get a clean slate. This is like the judgment card, right? Second chance. It says the second time around. That's what I hear. It says a full reset is now in play. Past decisions, outdated dynamics, and former versions of self are no longer calling the shots, okay? So that's what the healing is about. So you can clear your slate, your person can clear theirs, and you start over, okay? All right, the first card says long-term potential. We have the Eight of Swords showing up here. Let me see why this is showing up. Let's clarify. Okay, you and this person are going to be traveling the world together, okay? Literally and figuratively, okay? You are going to do life together and then travel literally together, okay? So we have breakup talk and we got money problems. Okay, some of y'all got to get your money together. Some of y'all need to go back and watch that Cancer reading because I talk about the reason why you need to get this together, okay? Because you need to be able to stand in your power and know your worth. I told you, when you got money and your money is together and you are good in all the areas of your life, you present differently than if you got money issues or if this ain't right or my job is this and this is happening or whatever. And this is about you and this person being equally yoked. And I told you, your person's finances are good, right? Or they working on them if they're not where they were supposed to be. Because some of y'all, your person may have gone through a divorce. You could have gone through a divorce. It's going to be different for everybody. But with this money problems card, it says you're not on the same page financially and it's bleeding into your emotional connection. It's going to fuck with your ability to show up and be your authentic self if your money ain't right, okay? Then we have breakup talk showing up here. It says if every argument ends with a breakup ultimatum, you're not resolving anything. You're just reinforcing instability. So you can't go to the extremes. If you and this person have a disagreement, we attack the problem. We don't attack each other. It's not the end of the fucking relationship. If we can't see eye to eye on something, we figure it out. You always got to have that idea. We can work it out, right? We can work it out. As long as ain't nobody abusing nobody else, I hear it ain't gonna hurt nobody. We just dancing, baby. That's what I hear. So while you out there on the floor with your person, know that you can work out whatever it is you need to work out with them. Okay? All right. All right, we got this other card. We got all these cards. This fucking dusty and crusty. Okay, we got third wheel. Them trying to step into the thing and wanting to come back and fight with you. I'm just going to throw that shit to the side. Okay? Okay, second card talks about what is blocking the connection. Okay, it says King of Wands, fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Your person is fine as fuck and they think you're fine as fuck too. Okay, the Knight of Wands can also talk about the passion between the both of you, the fact that this person is going to be your protector. Okay, and let's see why it's showing up. Okay, There are some toxic cycles that both you and this person have been through in other connections that need to be healed. That's what's blocking the two of you from coming together, okay? Because when you come together, you're going to be miles apart, and it's because you need to learn how to navigate through this connection together, okay? All right, we also have, this is that old person with that blood money card talking about shady dealings. Ain't nobody, that bullshit. This person is trying to do shit with money, okay? So you got to watch out for anybody you enter into any type of monetary deals with, because it could be something that this other person is trying to set up, this Dusty and Crusty is trying to set up in order to get money from you. So please make sure you pay attention, read all the fine print, watch what the fuck you signing, all of this shit, okay? All right. See what else. Let's see, get another one. Try another one out of this deck, because all the fucked up cards become, yeah, we got misunderstood. Okay, there were a lot of toxic cycles you went through because you both felt misunderstood. This could be the Dusties and Crusties feeling misunderstood too, but don't nobody care. Okay, next card, Taurus, is talking about the likely direction of the relationship. You and this person are planting seeds right now while you're healing yourself and getting ready for this connection. And I feel like, you know, all the ways you've treated people well and done right by them, all of this is about to come back, and you're going to reap what you've sown. Because I always tell y'all, it doesn't always come back from the person you give it to, right? So you got good love coming. I hear I'm not going to sing that song. You give good love to me. That's Whitney Houston. I wasn't finna go up and hit it. Okay. So good. You take this heart of mine into your hands. Okay. Spiritual match. You're going to weather all the storms is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mitzi. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you as always. The false connection, the people with the false connection, you're going to let them go. This is going to be a digital love between you and this new person, right? And so you got to make sure that when you meet this person face to face, don't run off and get married in your mind before you meet this person face to face is what Spirit is telling you, Taurus, okay? All right, so let's get the messages from your person. Let's see what they want to say. Let me get one more card and then I'm going to get it. Okay, so we got, this is the Page of Cups showing up here, okay? Spirit is telling you to follow your heart. And then we got the Six of Wands showing up here, but it's reversed. It says pride before the fall. So Spirit does not want you to be a follower, okay? And don't deal with narcissistic people. This is talking about the old Dusty and Crusty coming back, and they're going to try to get you, but they're not going to be successful in doing that because you're going to move on. You see them for the narcissistic person they are, or for the narcissistic tendencies that they have, and you're going to be moving forward. You're going to be moving on from that, okay? All right, Taurus, here we go. Let's get these messages from your person, and then we're going to close it out with the Oracle card. Okay, we got baggage, all right? It says, are you truly healed enough for me to walk into your life today? And if the answer is no, you know you got to put your nose to the grindstone and go back to working, okay? There's travel showing up a second time. It says, I want to experience the world with you. We have so much to explore, right? What I told you. You're going to be your travel partner, okay? All right. Okay, then we have so many things remind me of you. It's crazy. Last card, I like sleeping next to you, or they will when the two of you come together. Okay? All right. Let's get these Oracle cards here. Okay, we got lasting love. All right, so it says this is your true love. Okay? Then we have disguise. It says some elements of this relationship are hidden, and it's so that you won't fuck it up. That's why Spirit's not going to let you know everything. And then the last card says healing connection. All right? It says your romance will transform your life. All right? Love it. Beautiful, beautiful Taurus. Okay? Good morning, Colleen. So thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, information's in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, good weekend, and I will talk to y'all soon. I love y'all. Like I said, don't mess with the bull. You get the horns. Keep working on yourself, and please do not give up, Taurus, okay? I love y'all. You hang in there, all of y'all. Thank you so much for being here, hanging out with me. I always enjoy the time that I spend with you, okay? I've had the time of my life, okay? All right, love y'all. Bye.